What's up, everybody? It is Friday, October 22nd, and we are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Those are our players. Am I pointing in the right direction? Yeah, I got it. Remedy's broke her camera because she got mad at her husband, and no, I'm lying. It just broke on her. And Gorgio has a big token on his face. Let me fix that real quick. You don't need a big token on your face in Gorgio.
I mean, it looks
you don't
better
need to
than
fix
normal. Yeah, it looks better than it did.
We got to take the token and put it underneath the camera, like that. There we go. And yeah, so I have officially switched over from Streamlabs OBS to OBS Studios. And for those that are starting off and streaming and stuff, I highly recommend just go to OBS Studios. Don't even try Streamlabs because it's a pain in the buttocks. You do get some fancy assets and stuff, but yeah, just buy them. Just buy them. Just buy them.
You said ass.
I said ass. But we have not played Jungles of Chult since September 11th. So
sad.
Sad. It's been what's that? 5 weeks? 5 weeks since. So I'm sure it's fresh in your memory because everyone watched the stream, right? Last time and everyone's fresh what we were doing. No,
We were fighting some bird
I have
pigs.
vague
That's all I remember.
memories.
Yeah. Well, let me refresh
We have an
everyone's
airship.
memory. Let me give you a map. Where is the party stuff? Party map.
Somebody who isn't me is the captain of our airship.
Yes. Eleazar volunteered for that.
Yeah.
And his camera is porno from the old cable company. You know, it's all. I don't know why. Bass, thanks for the subscription. Hey, what's up, Bass? What are you doing, man? Haven't seen you around. Uh, a uh, a player, actually, he played on a couple of tables for a little while until his baby was born. But here is the map that you guys are using for navigating Chult, and the red line signifies where you have been. And currently, you are down here in your in your hot air balloon ship,
Oh
in your
yeah,
the Legend Seeker.
I
I
kind
gotta
of remember
show
why
off
we went
whoever
there.
did all this work. Somebody did some nice. I like that.
That is stellar.
That is awesome.
Right? I mean, that would be so fun on a tabletop to play on. Here's your. I mean, you can actually fly it around the room and shit. Here's a dragon. Rawr! So cool. So cool. But you guys are there. You just picked up your new friend. If you remember correctly, Mr. Vorn. Do you remember Vorn?
The shield guardian.
Yes,
Yeah.
We have our own
I
Iron Giant now.
remember. He's
And,
my friend.
And Paige is wearing the control
Yes.
amulet and attuned to it. So this shield guardian will guard her.
My buddy.
I think he takes half of her damage, if I remember correctly. Yes.
I
Yeah.
can't think of anybody better for him to be guarding.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
That means you're our wizard. You're kind of squeezy, so
It is true.
we want to
And
protect.
yeah,
Oh
as
yeah,
you guys
she's my
were
firewall.
flying away with Vorn, you were attacked by some Terra folk, which you guys are familiar with. The Terra folk, are the vulture-looking people bird things, and they're pretty mean, and they're heading this way. But you guys have killed a couple of them, I think, or a few of them. And Paige had used summon spirits or something.
Yes, I summoned. Sorry, 1 second. Minor
Spirits.
elementals.
Minor elementals, and those
Yeah,
all
little
go
storm
on her turn. They have their own individual initiatives. How does that
Let's see.
work?
They
Roll initiative. Okay, as a
they
group.
have
Well,
as a group. So they have their own
unfortunately,
turn.
we can't do that. So
Well, we could just set their initiative all the same, and then they kind of just go together on their
yeah,
own
but
turn.
we roll initiative every round.
Oh, right. Well, then.
So they get initiative. Each of them gets their own initiative. So that's
Yeah.
just how it works. And right
Cool.
now, attractively unwilling is his initiative. So what's he gonna do? It's Paige's.
I never
gets
got the
control.
battle map.
Oh, let me make
Cool.
sure
I
you guys
used the
have it.
find on map button on my character sheet.
Isn't that pretty
Yeah,
cool?
well, I pushed it to you too, so who knows? It's a big
Sorry.
Notice how-
So
Its name sort of matches the Terrafolk name.
I just need to pull up their sheet. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. Okay, so they can fly 40 feet. So this one will. Hello, Fantasy Grounds, please. I can't
Okay.
move it. I can't move the token for some reason.
Yeah, you're not able to move NPC tokens, which is kind of crap.
Okay, well then he's just gonna move towards this thing. Maybe just staying like. Oh, actually, no, they're not even gonna move. They have ranged attacks with a range of 60 feet. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So,
I wasn't ready to go first. Okay. So they're just gonna use their shocking bolt attack. Let me do that. On that terror. Can they see that terrorfolk? I'm sorry, I should have asked that first.
Yeah. They're flying towards you guys.
Okay,
They're
cool.
coming.
So,
They're coming for the ship.
looks like a 16 does hit, so it will do some damage. Oh, nice. Good roll. And
that was a
will be-
Gorgio that gifted a sub. That's what that was. I thought
It
Bass was in
was.
the chat. I thought Bass was
Nice.
in the chat.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hold up combat on my turn. Apologies.
Hardy, Mr. Hardy. I wonder if Laurel is here. They got a fly speed of 50. So they're not quite sure what these spirit things are. So this one's gonna fly up here.
Cannon fodder. That's what they are.
And I don't know how they do it. I don't know how it looks, but I'm gonna chuck a javelin at one of them. I, I I don't know how they do it. They're flying. The hands are on their wings, so it's got to be one of those quick like chuck motions. Not very good at it either. There goes a javelin down into the jungle somewhere. Very flabby spirit, storm spirit. Very flabby.
Thought they
oh,
had
that's it.
strings attached to their javelins, so they could pull them back.
They're not that smart.
This one will continue with the shocking bolt attack on the one that they've kind of all been hitting this so far. Ooh, another hit. Very nice.
3 points. Curly is going to do some onboard ship stuff. Hey Mo. And fly the. Oh wait, he's up in the harpoon. Was he loading the harpoon? Does anyone remember from 5 weeks ago? Raise your hand.
He was loading it, but if he's by himself, it's going to take him more than one round to get it
I
ready.
think it takes 3 rounds to load that puppy. So yeah, he's what are we on, round 2? We'll say he's on his second round of loading since no one's helping him. Infuriating laughter is as well gonna come flying up right over the top of his friend. He looks down. And he is also going to try the old javelin, roll on his back, and chuck a javelin at unattractively unwilling. And he loses his... Oh, it bounces off of his armor. The airship, we're going to say, is just... I'm not going to move it because, tokens and shit. But it is traveling, at its lumbering slow speed. And the gondola and begging you smile. Oh, I need to turn pretzel off. Stop, pretzel. Begging you smile. Ooh, this one can actually, I think, get into melee range. So he's going to come flying up and attack. As you guys were hoping, these spirit guardians, unattractive unwillingly, with a multi-attack. 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So I think it's going to, as it comes up, it's going to try the right claw and crits. Doing critical damage to 6 points. Another claw. Which is a miss. And then a beak bite. A beak bite. Ooh, gets a bite. And kind of goes, bleh, bleh, what is this? Tastes like feminine. Claw.
I thought they tasted like cotton candy.
All right, so Claw.
No, whoever told you that story was lying to you.
I remember this. He had a short bow, so he's going to shoot the begging you smile with the short bow. And he's not going to move.
Oh. Unstable platform. Oh, it's not Savage World. Sorry.
No. And with that gets sneak attack because the storm spirit is next to it fighting it.
It should have applied it, but yeah.
It did not.
He
And you
doesn't
even
have
had
the on-turn.
advantage.
He doesn't have the on turn effect.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't.
Yeah, it does. Affects sneak attack on turn.
I just put it on.
Oh, maybe you got taken out of the combat tracker for some reason.
Yeah, that's okay.
Did you shoot this thing right down the beak? It had its mouth open trying to bite at the spirit guard. Just tumbling down.
And he looks at Eleazar. Good call, and that's his turn.
Caw. Sorry Gate. Sorry Gate. Where the hell is Sorry Gate? Oh, that's the Storm Spirit. Sorry. That's this one. Oh, no problem, Joey.
So this one will probably go after the Terrafolk that's closest to him on his left with the shocking bolt.
Who's on first?
Another hit.
They are terrible.
They're so useful. But they're so useful. They're whittling him down. They're literally cannon fodder. It's fine.
I need to bring up my my sound better. This one, and put it up here so I have better access to it. We'll put it right there. Yeah. Is that better? Now I got all my sounds open. So distracting. Mo, what the hell's Mo doing? Mo is, I think he's gonna come over here and start working on this ballista. See if they can get one. Oh, Mo's got a light crossbow. Mo's gonna actually move over here and take a shot with his light crossbow. Is he within 80? Nope. I'll take the disadvantage. It's only a crossbow bolt. Twang.
He was helping with the Juku with the crossbow thing. Ballista.
Was Juku loading the ballista?
I did the first round. I'm not going to do that this round though.
Yeah, so they're like, these things are going down so fast. They're like, let's not waste a crossbow or a ballista bolt. Let's just kill him.
Yeah.
As he hit with the crossbow bolt.
Bolts are cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Doing 3 points of damage. Manipulative jaunt. Well, this one is going to do its super fly 100 feet and get pretty close. I need to remember to do skip turn, I think.
If you have that extension, it's great.
I don't know if I have it installed or not.
Give them an effect called skip turn. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know who made that extension, but they did a great job on it.
Yeah, super simple. Great extension.
Vorn
I know I own it, but I don't have it turned on.
Vorn will continue to protect me, but he's also going to use his action to dodge.
What spell does he have stored?
He has a fire shield spell stored, which I can activate whenever I want. It's like a command kind of thing.
But you do have skip turn enabled, Drake.
I do? Okay, cool. So where do I add it?
Just add an effect with the word skip turn, one word, no space.
Did we make an effect? Did anyone make skip? No.
It's not letting me complete Vorn's turn for some reason.
It won't because it's not your character.
One word.
I did it on the storm spirits earlier, though.
And
Do you have
I
his
need
character
to
sheet open?
I don't.
set it to
That's
not...
why.
Oops. To 0?
It requires the NPC sheet to be open to know that you have access to pass his turn.
Roger. I got
didn't
it
know
now.
that.
We're good.
Yeah. But then, well, that's an extension. It's one of my extensions.
Oh,
I
but
was
his
just saying,
dodge
whoever made that
effect
one.
came off
Player
for
NPC
some
in
reason.
turn.
I don't know why the dodge came off of him.
That's weird. Did you set the dodge for 1 round?
Yes.
Just re-add it to him then.
There we go.
So if I have multi-attack, can I throw 2 potions? 2 vials of acid?
If you have multi-action, you could do that.
All right, so I'm going to take a shot and trying to scare it away. Don't want to kill it.
Juku will look over at the rest of the party and say, "You need to shoot better." And he casts Bless on all of the party members, the 4 of us.
I don't know if you saw, but I summoned those way out there. Do you see them? They're putting in work.
Well, I meant the ones missing shots.
Oh, Roger. Okay.
I killed. Oh, there goes Sidescape.
Kill it with fire.
Escape crashed.
Hey,
Did it?
Joey, I have officially switched over to OBS Studios too, so no longer am I using slops.
Okay, so I am concentrating still on my conjured elementals, and I think I can reach this fellow. What's the distance here? 35. Okay. I'm just gonna lost my cantrips. Sorry. I'm gonna cast Frostbite at this terrafolk closest to the ship.
As it fails.
It does fail. So it will also have disadvantage on its next attack. As per the spell.
As per the coded effect.
That's how it works.
So
Yeah.
if we keep the bodies on there to mark difficult terrain when we're traveling through them, why are we keeping these flying dead people on the map?
Drake, I should point out
They
specifically
haven't hit the ground yet. They technically are still on the map. They haven't hit the ground yet.
the spell says the next weapon attack roll that it makes, if that makes a difference.
Yeah, beak and claw is considered a weapon.
Okay.
Shimp is he's
Didn't he help him
control.
with the balloon or something.
Larry's the one down below. Who's flying the ship? Who's driving?
Maybe that's what Juku was standing there doing.
Wasn't that Larry?
Oh, Larry, maybe.
Oh, Larry.
Oh.
Was
Got
flying.
distracted.
All right, Larry's
Yeah,
gonna come
good
up
idea.
and kind of squeeze in where Juku's at and
Here, let me get
like
to
push
the side
Juku.
there.
Yeah, push Juku. Come on over there, and he's gonna squeeze in right there and start flying the ship. And that's what he's gonna do. Medley.
Smedley, as a bonus action, is going to cast Ensnaring Strike. And then he's going to shoot Terrafolk Hardy with his heavy crossbow.
Hardy. Oh, with a 25 is a hit.
Let's see. He can have some of that.
10 points of damage. Moderately wounding him.
All right. But wait, there's more. He's gonna have to make a saving throw. And he succeeded. All right.
We're just gonna give Remedies a necklace of fireballs, and then everyone would be happy.
I would never use it.
You know?
In fact, the first merchant I find, I would sell it to them.
Medley, are you done there?
I'm just
No,
saying, if
I'm
somebody
going
wants
to
to be a
shoot.
fire wizard, they should
Oh,
play
yeah, that's
fire
right.
wizard.
2 attacks.
That's right. I was really hoping the first one would kill him.
Well, apparently, Bless kind of helped.
I play blue and green decks in Magic the Gathering, so fucking deal with it.
Yep, Bless definitely
Yeah.
helped.
That will wrap my turn.
In the wrong laughter. Spirit Guardian.
Must be a husband.
This one.
I wish you could have seen my face palm.
That's your turn, Remedy. Spirit.
Oh shit!
Storm
Sorry,
Spirit. Storm
I'm
Spirit.
so bad at this. I'm so sorry.
You should play D&D more often. You really should.
I'm a little out of practice. Okay.
It's been 5 weeks probably since you played.
No, I mean I have my game that plays on Saturday, but we've also had a couple like extra time off. But okay, anyways, this guy's gonna shocking bolt the Terrafolk nearest to him. Oh, nice hit.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
For 6 points critically
Yeah.
wounding. Hardy does not look so hardy.
Oops, I did it
It's
again.
like, hey, Abbott! We know what Larry's doing. Skip turn. Yes! And the wrong laughter gets to go again at the top of round 3. And that is Remedies again.
Son of a biscuit. I'm so bad at this.
You get the next 3 turns, so.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all right, I can do this. Same, they're just wailing away their little lightning bolts on this.
It was
Oh,
almost
he
right.
missed.
It was almost right in his head, and then.
Okay, and then me. All right, okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did last turn, and I'm going to frostbite this Terrafolk over here. He failed. So he'll have disadvantage again on his next attack.
Maximum damage.
Beautiful. And then
Frostbite.
got another.
Flabby. Very flabby.
This one's a little flabby. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Aren't you higher than 5th level?
Am I though?
Yes.
Wouldn't your
Should be, we're all
frostbite do
7.
2d6?
Okay, let's not talk about it. I can adjust that later. No retcons
She's holding
allowed.
back. She's holding back. She doesn't want to really use up all of her
Oh
cantrip
no, he
juice.
missed. So, yeah, I'll fix that while it's not my turn anymore.
All right. Well, at least you hit, unlike me. So I'm going to again take aim
2d6
carefully.
level.
I only get 1 shot, and I have multi-attack, so it's
You
at
only get
advantage,
one
right?
shot. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
What are you using?
A crossbow. So I
A
only
light
get 1.
crossbow? Oh yeah, even if it's a light crossbow, you only get 1 shot.
Right. So
You kind of get rooked when you take crossbow. I mean,
I want to sing
it's
the
just
song so bad.
but because I have multi-attack, and it's only 1 shot, I get advantage, right?
Oh my god, please stop saying it. I'm gonna die.
Taking your 1 shot.
Apparently, you do get disadvantage for some reason.
It's because of my other weapon. So I hit.
And you hit
And I never
again.
used fancy grounds before, so there we go.
Oh, there
Did
it
some
goes.
damage.
Do not miss your chance to blow. Truthful manipulative jaunt. This guy is. This guy is gonna. Oh shit. Larry. Not Larry.
Mo.
Or Mo. He's gonna kind of like perch on the edge there, right? Kind of lands. Kind of folds his wings in and takes like 2 swipes at Mo there that was sticking his head over the side, and claws at Mo with disadvantage because he's got little icicles hanging from him. But he still hits Mo, doing 4 points of damage or 6 points of damage. Gonna claw at him again, and Mo like ducks down below the freaking railing a little, and this thing then turns and tries to bite Juku. Ka! And misses Juku. Larry's like turns the ship a little, tries to bank, but it's not very maneuverable. It's like flying a bathtub. Shimp is like controlling the flames, so infuriating laughter is this one. And it's going to come flying right up and try to take out the spirit with a claw. And misses, another claw. And it dodged and a bite. It can't hit shite. Clear some undead or some dead off. And one of the storm spirits attractively unwilling. That's the one that's getting beat up, or almost got beat up. So remedies, what's that one gonna do? Probably
That one will just now that he's in melee. Is he in melee with this Terrafolk here? Okay.
Yeah, Thunder Slam.
Yeah, they actually have a better melee attack. So I was just kind of using them, to whittle things down. But he's gonna Thunder Slam this Terrafolk.
Yeah, the Terrafolk's intelligence
Ooh,
is 6, so they're not the
man,
brightest bulb
so
in the
good.
19.
Nice. I'm doing great tonight, you guys.
Right.
And that'll be all for him.
Mo's like, screw this, I'm getting out of here. Mo's like, whoop, 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 and does a disengage and backs the fuck up. Comes running down to the lower part of the deck. Looks at Juku. And that's his turn. Clar
is going to run up to this guy and stab him.
So you drop your bow and draw out a dagger?
With my psychic dagger, yes.
I still think you actually have to have a free hand to use your psychic dagger.
Yeah, draw.
I mean, you don't technically have to drop your bow, but you
I need both hands for my bonus. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to use your bonus action? Okay, yeah, then you would have to drop your bow.
Yeah, he drops it.
Just don't throw it overboard.
He just dropped it down by his feet where he originally was.
That's a hit. Why didn't it do your own turn?
Because of the ability, I think.
Because it doesn't recognize it as a weapon? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So that one like goes falling off, plummeting down towards the canopy of the jungle.
Yeah.
So I guess you didn't drop your bow. Because you wouldn't need to yet.
Okay. So I open my movement in 1 second. Sorry, I gotta look at something.
What the range of your other dagger is? I mean,
I guess. For his bonus action, he's got a cunning action and just run it back over here.
Oh.
That's all I was looking for. I forgot what the ability was.
You do remember Clar can fly, right? So.
Yes.
Okay, just to be clear that you could fly out there and start stabbing them.
He knows he can fly.
He actually flew back, right?
He did.
Medley.
Let's give this one more go. I will again cast an Snaring Strike.
You didn't have him targeted, did you?
He's
I
a
did-
dropper. He's a dropper.
Yeah, I've been dropping too. It's a lot easier with the
Yeah,
elemental
that's
guys.
just the way I do it.
Sometimes I'm usually a dropper too.
It depends. Sometimes I'll target things.
The drop gives you time
Ah.
to, as the DM, to describe the attack, and
Yeah.
it's a lame excuse. So you actually hit this thing finally.
I hit it twice. I hit the other guy twice last round.
Does an ensnaring strike like make him fall or anything?
No, he made his save twice.
Oh, okay.
So
But that's the hope, right? Is
if he
bind him
fails
up?
to save it, it basically restrains him and he'll fall.
Yep.
And yeah, that was the intent. But he's dead
Well,
anyway.
killing him works. Killing him works just as good. It really does. Vorn is going to. I am protecting you. Does Vorn talk? Did we say Vorn communicates? Understands commands but can't speak, so he just looks at you.
Yes. Vorn will continue protecting me and dodging. Hopefully this stays on him this time.
Let's see. It
Cool.
did.
I don't know.
Juku.
Sirenscape broke again.
Juku is going to he's going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on Mo. So Mo is no longer injured.
Whoa.
And then he is going to ready a spell so that if any of these Terrafolk get within range, he is going to Sacred Flame them.
Sorry Gate Storm Spirit. That's this one.
Yes, that one will be Lightning Bolton. Shocking Bolt. The Terrafolk near him.
Oh,
That is 17.
nice.
These guys are so useful.
That guy's gonna die.
Oh!
Oh.
If only I could roll better.
Vignette.
Well, guess what? Curly comes swiveling around this harpoon.
Better late than never.
Right? And you can barely get the angle on this guy, and it's probably got one hit point.
Don't
But,
miss.
Curly is going to. Doesn't have it roped off, so he's just going to take the harpoon. It's got a range of 120, and hits this Terrafolk over here doing
Nice.
23 points of damage to it.
Blows in the air.
It's like leather and freaking stuff go flying. Curly's like, whoop 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 whoop.
We hired the right crew.
Heck yeah. They might gain enough experience to gain a level.
And you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is this Terrafolk is, well, is he even in?
He just watched all of his comrades get blown out of the sky.
Right, right. And he goes
One
on
after
an
the
initiative
other.
of 2. So, what can I do?
We can let him go back and tell his Terrafolk friends not to
He's
fuck with the sky
Right,
ship.
but I mean, he can't throw his hands up. I mean, he's kind of like,
That's what happens when you're indecisive.
can he communicate? Me give up? What? Let's see. Oh, he speaks common. He's like, I give up. He yells, I give up. As Eleazar shoots his heavy crossbow at him. 7 points of damage.
Juku's just gonna take the dodge action.
Clar?
Not that he's gonna need it.
Clar's a murder hobo at heart, so we know what Clar's going to do.
Collar is actually not going to because he says he gives up and he can fly. So he's just going to, if that Terrafolk decides to come and attack, then he will shoot it.
So
Otherwise,
he's going to
do
ready.
nothing.
Smedley?
Yeah.
I'm going to ready a crossbow bolt. And if he doesn't turn around and go the other way, he's going to get shot.
I mean, he's yelling that he's given up, but he goes on a 2. So, I mean.
Yeah, I will still keep the crossbow trained on him and see if he actually flies away.
He's also 125 feet away.
So it's a shot with disadvantage.
Which your crossbow or sharpshooter? No.
Not yet.
Oh.
Not to level 8, maybe. Very flabby, Storm Spirit?
Well, so herein lies the conundrum. The last command I gave to these things was to fight all the Terrafolk, and it's not my turn yet to change their command, so they're still going to launch little lightning bolts at it. Sorry, party.
Yep. Because they only
3 of 'em.
speak.
Like I said, he's
Aurora-
125 feet away
He
in the
missed.
wind, in the air. I don't even know if we could hear him.
And the Storm Spirits only speak Aryan or not Aryan.
Orin.
I always say Aryan. It's a prison language. Larry is doing his thing. Sorry, Gate is the Storm Spirit.
Right, that's me again. I'm so bad at this. I'm so sorry.
And you
Again,
even made the module to allow you to summon them.
I
Oh, a
know it.
19 is a hit though for sure.
That will be his turn.
4
Okay, and
points of
one more.
damage.
I'm on
Attractively unwilling.
tracking the same. Again, shocking
It's
bolt.
funny how it's so much easier as the DM to run multiple creatures than it is as a player to run multiple creatures.
I just sometimes I look away and like, not that I'm not paying attention to the game, but like I'm looking at chat or whatever. So I just don't realize sometimes that, oh yeah, these are my creatures. I did it again. I closed the sheet. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm done.
Shemp. So, do you have to have each of the sheets open? Is that?
Yeah, for each particular
That-
NPC. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Fireball's way easier. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But look how useful they've been, and they
Yes.
literally prevented most of those Terrafolk from even reaching us.
Yeah, this is true. Paige.
That's me. Now I will give the. In fact, actually, I'm going to stop concentrating on conjure minor elementals, so they would disappear at this point, and I'll because I have comprehend languages going up. So I'll just tell them, thank you for your service. Return to from where you came, and whatever, and then they'll disappear. So I will stop concentrating on that.
Diablo Bob's little extension
I
where
guess I
you can
didn't
right
have
click
comprehend
and
languages,
remove
but
from
whatever.
combat tracker right on the map. I love it.
And I think I can do that. It doesn't actually like take an action or a bonus action to stop concentrating, if I remember correctly.
Nope, it's anytime you want.
So for my action, I'll ready a spell. Just like my frostbite, if that Terrafolk does for some reason decide to come attack us and comes within range 60 feet, then I will frostbite
I'll make it simple on you guys. He does not.
Okay, well, that's what I would have done.
As you guys defeated the Terrafolk. And unfortunately, you don't get any loot. Because...
But we have car for.
Clar, fly down there and search the jungle and see if you can
Go
come
retrieve.
up with some copper.
Yeah, can we get our crossbow bolts back?
I mean, he
I mean,
fly,
technically,
so he'd go for it.
the rule is you can, but
I don't want to land and have 3 more encounters picking crossbow bolts out of the jungle.
So let's bring back the map. I have no idea like what time it was or anything like that. I think you guys got a long rest recently. And I think it was still kind of morning, so
I thought we had just got back onto the ship from going to get this guy, talking to the goblins, spitting in the disgusting barrel to make beer, spit beer, and stuff. I thought that was all the same day, wasn't it?
It was.
Is it still the same day, you think? Do I
Well,
have a
we
calendar?
loaded up Vorn in the airship, and then we started flying, and then we were attacked. So it's at least within the last 24 hours for sure.
Yeah, because my calendar is so far behind, it's not even funny. It says leaving to level to 4th level, leaving Firefinger for Ata Muhaha. Ata's Muhaha. So that was like 3 levels ago. Yeah. I'm bad at
Been
the
a busy
calendar.
day.
So let's just skip Blake to this day. There you go. 6 a.m. We'll call it 10 a.m. No, we'll call it 3 p.m. So did that work? That and that. For those that care.
Nice.
So where are you guys going? Where do you want to point the ship?
We were going toward
We were trying to find
that green pin next to the source of the river.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can't
that
open
one.
any of these.
I forget what it was that we were looking for, but we were going there with the
Kiskaba
intent of
Azul, which is
yes.
why do you guys? Oh, I guess
I remember everything.
Yeah, so I do have that pin shared with you guys, right? So you can read the discussion that you had with the two
The
the
pin is
dwarf and the.
shared, but the story entry is not.
We were
So
looking for
we
the
can't
key
open it.
Mesro to like go inside of that tomb thing in Mesro. Yeah,
Okay,
that one.
to unlock the tomb in Mesro, we need to find one of the keys of Mesro, and we know one of them was worn by Everska Yaones, who disappeared looking for the lost city of Kisaka Azul, somewhere west of the source of the river Tariki. So you don't have like a specific like spot like that exact pin, but you know the general area. And according to the surveyor who produced this map and gave it to you, the darker area here is heavily infested with undead. Heavily.
It's easy.
Easy peasy. And what do we
We have a
say your
cleric.
travel distance is?
Can we infuse the clouds with holy water since we're this high up?
If you
Juku
were a
could.
paladin, you could, or a cleric.
Juku can pee on the cloud and make it holy water.
He's gonna lie to you and tell you
Yes,
it is
you can.
holy water.
Oh, you could do it.
I'll
We,
cast ceremony.
our my local gaming group, we one time filled a vial full of yak piss and labeled it healing potion, and that thing got passed around so many times before no one even knew where it was at. The DM kept tracking where it was at, and finally somebody drank it. It was hilarious. So it's about 80 miles over there, and you guys can travel 8 miles an hour. So it's going to take you about 10 hours to get over there.
Easy.
which is pretty easy. But 10 hours from 3 p.m. puts you at uh, you know late.
That's right.
Like 1 in the
Yeah.
morning.
But you said we can't travel at night, so because we're gonna run into a tree or something, we'll
Oh yeah,
stop
that's true.
at 7.
So
4
So
we'll
hours.
go.
are you guys gonna
You
sit
didn't come
down
with a
somewhere?
GPS option?
Yeah, we'll go. We should go until like not until it's dark, obviously, but like till around the sun starts going down, and then we'll look for a
Well, what
safe
if
place
we
to
went
land.
partway, like around the river, camped, and then flew in the next day and got there around lunch?
Well,
Yeah.
you could fly over and see what this X is marked on your map.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Camp
Let's just
Righteous.
dump the chamber pots over on top of them.
Spencer, give me a history check at advantage.
All of us?
No, I'm sorry, Eleazar.
Oh.
Eleazar.
Sorry, I forgot to put it in the tower.
Yeah, if your character wouldn't know the outcome, please drop it in the tower. So, a 6. So you have heard of Camp Righteous, uh, being a ex-member of the Flaming Fists. But as far as you remember, you don't think there's any Flaming Fist station there for some reason, but because you don't, there's nothing getting delivered there. You know what I mean? No supplies and stuff are going. So, but
Okay.
with your fat 6, you don't know much more. You're like, wasn't my, I was logistics, so if we wouldn't have troops there, I wouldn't have known much about it. But as you guys get close and the sun's like starting to set, you come upon an abandoned riverside camp, and it's you can see from you know as you guys get close to it, you can kind of drop down the boat a little, and you can see that there are like the camp has been abandoned. It's like strewn with wreckage. Like the tents look all kind of torn up and tattered. And there's a lot of like that were like would have been permanent structures, like maybe the privies or storage buildings and stuff. They look like they've all been burned to the ground. You do see there are a couple of rowboats kind of tied off that are still in the river to like a little short dock. And then north of the camp, there's like a ridge, a cliff ridge, and built into the ridge is an 80-foot tall stone statue, and it's carved to look like a man with a crocodile on his back. It's like a man holding like a crocodile over on his shoulders, right? And between the statue's feet there's a stone archway, like a doorway kind of thing. And to the left of the statue is some kind of animal pen. And there's a bird or something kind of making some noise down there.
Can we see people?
No, you don't see any people. And let's
Just a bird and
see.
a statue?
Hmm. I want to be able to give you an image, but
Does everything look like kind of derelict, like
yeah,
abandoned?
yes. There's an
Are we setting
image
the ship down?
on the map, but I don't want to give you the map so you can see the image. You know what I mean?
You can use the masking mode to mask the whole map and then don't mask like the image.
I'm pretty horrible at the masking mode. Let's see. Go to mask, add a global
I had to do
mask.
that once. It
Just
was like
out
a
of
tower
practice.
map, but like it has a
Huh?
side facing picture.
You're out of practice from classic.
Right. Add a global mask, and then what?
So on the top left of that, there's reveal or
Yeah. Or hide.
cover hide. Yeah. So click on reveal and drag wherever you want to reveal.
I don't know if it worked or not. Here, I'll give it to.
Switch back to play mode.
That work?
Can't see anything.
Right? Because your token's not on there.
Because you got vision turned on. Can you turn off vision? And the mask should still hide it. There you go. Now I can see it.
Ah, cool. All right, so I wonder if I got to put everyone's tokens on.
Does anybody else see it?
Well, I just pushed
Yeah, I
it to
see it.
everybody else.
Yep.
Oh, so we're talking like a giant statue.
Yeah, 80 foot tall.
Huge.
So I don't know if Chuku needs to be on there.
And like all the buildings look abandoned and like disrepair or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like the huts and stuff.
And of course, you guys are, looking at this from up top.
Can the airship fit on this plateau here? Could we land here?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. It would be kind of a hard climb to get down to the lower area, though. But yes.
Sorry.
Didn't we
climb.
buy rope ladders?
Yeah, you
I
could.
thought we bought rope ladders.
You could, lower yourself down here, and then, the Stooges can land up there if you want.
Yeah.
Or you can
Yeah.
unhook the rope ladders from the ship and climb down and hook them to something, and then lower them down, and then climb down, and then unhook them, and then to the next level.
I assume we're still hovering. We're still in the air. We're looking
Let's
down.
all rest the night up here where it's kind of harder for things to get to us.
You can't stay aloft. You have to land to rest.
Yeah, so if we land and sleep
To
in
land
the
it
airship.
there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Up where it's a little safer.
And then in the morning, you're gonna lower, like have the ship
talk about
fly
exploring.
down.
Yeah.
And lower yourself down. So let's do that then. Let's do the random encounter rolls, and you do guys have a random encounter. So let's see what kind of random encounter you're gonna have if it bothers you while you're up top. Where's my random encounters? Here. How tall would you guys estimate that this little hill is? 25
The statue
feet?
is 80. Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
like 20, 25.
So what's the chances of a T-Rex getting up there?
Little to none.
Yeah.
He tries
If it's
to
coming from down here.
Rawr! Tries to climb with his little arms and eventually gives up and goes away.
I mean, unless there's some like natural stepping on the back end of the.
All right, let's give him the miraculous roll of a climb check. I'm gonna say it's
What's the DC with no little arms?
right. He's gonna have disadvantage, right? That's the worst I could do.
DC 20.
DC
Nearly
20,
impossible.
yeah, DC 20 at disadvantage.
I mean, how tall is a T-Rex though?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A T-Rex is pretty tall, so
I
They
think
have really
they're
powerful
20
legs.
or 30 feet, and they are huge creatures.
so
I mean, he could just take one giant
disadvantage,
leap for T-Rex kind.
strength check.
T-Rexes were 12 to 20 feet.
And he has one shot to do it.
And he rolled a 5.
Oh, he didn't
A
make it.
3. I'm sorry, a 3. So yeah. And he runs off, and that was your encounter. So you guys level up. No, I'm kidding.
We beat a T-Rex in our sleep.
Yeah,
Too
thank
late,
you for
already
the
done.
T-Rex. He gets mad and
I
runs
already
off.
picked it.
And
I'll
Is
spawn.
there not a
but
sound for it?
you,
Yeah.
it
didn't
played.
hear
Are
it.
you not in? Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it that time. I don't know. My Sirenscape rigged out.
But you guys do get one of these. A long rest.
Yes, spell slots back.
So morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So
I'll go
are you
around saying good
guys-
morning to everybody.
Don't
Are you-
breathe on my friends.
Good morning to you too.
So I am going to get you guys ready to be. You guys want to go explore, right? In the morning when the sun comes up? Or do you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
want
Let's wait till
to
it
say screw
warms
this
up a little
place
bit.
and fly off?
Turtley bones are
Yeah, it
tired.
was 82 last night. He's freezing.
Not warm enough. Yeah.
He's got to lay out in the sun in the morning and get warm.
We know when it comes above 95.
I would like to find a place to take a bath. Doesn't that sound lovely?
Yeah,
I've
there
got
is
a
a
decanter of endless
river
water.
down there.
And there's a
I
river right
can
there.
give you a shower.
I'm sorry?
I got a
Clara-
decanter of endless water. You can have a
Ooh,
shower.
yes, I would do that.
Clara
And
says,
Paige just
"No."
starts taking her clothes off.
Juku doesn't care.
The Stooges.
Where's my
kinda-
water?
The Stooges want to help. I mean, they really do.
She has like no idea. She's a little weird. Sweet. I take an army shower.
Pits, nuts, and pee.
30-gallon geyser.
I mean, when was the last time we all showered? Let's be honest.
Well, Clara's so covered in Clyde poop.
You should shower, Clara.
No,
Hey, look, Juku has magic water.
no.
Don't we have the
Please?
decanter of endless mayonnaise?
We do have an alchemy jar,
So-
yes.
Clara will vomit.
You can coat Galar and mayo.
I think Clara should just wash himself with water.
I gotta be a
Yeah.
better way to keep track of all this ship and stuff.
There
Well,
isn't.
Taking it and
I
putting
learned.
it. You
When
know,
my
for the
party
most
took
part,
a-
I'm gonna just take them out of the combat tracker.
The Larry, Moe, and Curly?
I'm gonna take them all out.
Yeah.
The furnace, the balloon,
Yeah.
because you guys
Unless
aren't
you get
gonna-
into a weird combat where something actually is targeting the ship itself.
like the Terrafolk.
They were targeting us.
Well, with the harpoon and the ballista and. All right, so let me put you guys on this map. Bloop. Let me push the map to you again. Make sure you all got it.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
cool.
And
Is it daytime?
no, I gotta take that mask off. Where's it at? Remove global mask. There you guys go. All right, so you guys aren't in the water. Unlock your tokens. All right, so I put you over by the beach over there.
This place doesn't look so abandoned. There's a fire going.
Right? What's up with that?
You lied
fire?
to us.
Liar.
Stupid artists.
The abandoned camp with a currently
Oh,
going
are we
fire.
starting on this side?
Well, I mean, I could have put you over here, I guess, or somewhere. I mean, where do you
Here
guys
is
want to start?
fine.
Yeah, wouldn't we have climbed down from like where the giant statue was?
This is the feet of the giant statue.
Roger that.
So I'm going to climb up onto this ledge here where the feet are and look out over the camp again, checking, making sure there's nothing in there.
There is when you climb up there, you can see into that pen over there. There is a creature over there that looks like somebody didn't give me the. All right, hold up. Let me lock the tokens because Paige is wandering around aimlessly.
I wasn't the only one.
Did she get dressed?
Why am I getting
Why we
thrown
can't
under the
have nice
bus?
things.
Other
Nope,
people
not
were
yet.
doing it too.
Yeah, but you were doing it in the wrong direction.
You were doing it where the encounter was.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
that's why I locked the tokens. Let's see. The T-Rex comes back.
That's fine. I have a backup character. It's okay.
The backup character.
Claw, roll right it.
No, I need to see.
You guys will hate her more than you
Is it-
hate Paige and not using fire.
Is it the bard?
It is a bard, yes,
Oh no.
Bards rock.
indeed. But I'm like the worst kind of bard.
The shield guardian's with her, right? Vorn?
Not as fast
No.
as she was
Totally
moving.
wander off.
I'm fucking sorry. I wasn't the only one.
The Shield Guardians is standing down at the beach still, like waiting on orders. But the creature that I was looking for an image on, that I don't have an image attached to the NPC sheet because, you know, Wizards of the Coast. So I have to go look it up. There we go. Monsters Manual. What? There's not one in the Monsters Manual? What the hell?
Of the T-Rex?
No, of the creatures that come out of the woods.
There's a bird-like creature in this. Pen.
Is it a king?
There's
Some
not
of
one
the
in your-
beasts
in your
don't have
assets?
images, so if it's a beast,
Yeah, nothing in the images either.
Weird.
Right? It's an axe beak. I mean, it's a creature, you know.
I know what axe beaks
Oh.
are.
I mean, I think everybody knows what an axe beak
there are
is. but
images for the axe beak in the monster manual.
There are.
There's some in the. There were, yeah.
I'm
'cause they have
typing
tokens.
axe. No.
It's fine. We know what they look like.
So it's a big bird with a beak that
Chocobos.
looks like an axe. How's that? Is that descriptive enough? And the
Mhm.
one in the cage is going ka 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 ka. And Paige, when you get up there, a bunch of them come running out of the woods.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Oh no, they're like Gallimimuses.
Mounts for
Chocobo.
everyone.
It's fine. I have a backup character. Everything's fine. This was all part of my plan.
And we're gonna have one of.
Don't worry, I've got Revivify.
Oh no, it's okay. You don't have to revive me.
We're gonna have.
I have a do not resuscitate on me, on my person.
A DNR.
Nice.
Mhm. Great.
So, Eleazar and Juku, you kind of climb up to the feet of this statue, right? And you can kind of, your eyes are adjusting a little, but you're looking out and you see this axe beak like it's a baby or a small fledgling. You can tell its plumage is still not the right color, and it's aggravated and it's calling out for whatever you think help. And Paige hears the rest of the flock respond to her north, uh, but they haven't moved yet. She can hear them in the woods, and they're making noise like they're coming this way. But Eleazar, you actually hear the response too, and you get to go first. So.
All right, so I'm moving over. Now I'm higher than everything else, but because of the way the mat line of sight is set up, I can't see anything. So realistically, can I see stuff?
Because
Yeah, that
you're.
terrain occluder or whatever it is blocking us.
Yeah, let me. I could do that though.
Okay. And so what do I see any enemies?
You do see this creature here, but you can't see through the woods at the other ones that are coming this way. But you can hear them. And the one in the pen is, making noise. Like, mama, mama, mama. I don't know what they talk like.
Very well. I'm
I don't
going
think they
to
can talk.
make sure I have a tinderbox. Do I not have torches? Tent.
We need more triggers.
Oh, there's more triggers coming. I
I
heard it
was
through the
trying to
grapevine. I heard
see
it
if
through the
there's like a
grapevine.
squawking sound.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot more triggers coming.
Light.
Nice.
A torch. And I presume it's going to take my full action.
So aside from the one in the pen, which direction did I hear the other
North.
or north of me? I can't see anything.
You can see the heavy foliage of the jungle and maybe a bush shaking like 40 or 50 feet into the jungle. But you can definitely hear the axe beaks and they're coming this way. So any second now you'll be able to see them. You think there might be 4 or 5 of them. And they are large creatures.
Okay, I am going to. I'm gonna go to the pen. Can I get there? I didn't mean to target myself.
As you go past that building there, it reeks of feces and pee-pees.
Yum.
Toilet
I think it's
Qualler.
a privy. It says Porta John on it. No, it doesn't say that. So you
So
get over to the fence, and this axebeak looks irritated, and it's like trying to get out of the pen, but you can see that his one of his foot is kind of wounded, and he's hopping and trying to get out, and feathers are flying. And then when you get close, he gets even more agitated because you're a person and he's a axebeak.
yeah. So I'm gonna use some food from like whatever my ration foods are, and I'm gonna hold it out in front of me, and I'm gonna make like shh, it's okay. I'm gonna try and help you, and try to like talk to it calmly and see if I can calm it down and maybe get it to eat some food.
Animal handling?
Sure. Oh, should I have rolled that in the tower? I'm sorry.
Yeah, because your character would not know the outcome of the roll.
Crap, I'm sorry.
But a 19 is pretty good. Let's see what actually animal handling does, because whoever uses that shit, right? When there's a question whether you can calm down a domesticated animal, this animal is not domesticated, keep him out from getting spooked, or intuit an animal's intentions, the DM might call for a wisdom animal handling check. Control your mount when you. Okay, so it's not necessarily exactly what you're doing, but you're trying to calm it down, and you do. You succeed. It doesn't get the food from your hand. It's not going to eat from your hand.
Okay.
But it does calm down enough that it's not hurt. It doesn't look like it's hurting itself currently.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, if I have any time, I guess I would just look at it more closely to see like how bad is its injuries. Other than that, I mean, I assume that's pretty much my whole turn there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. Maybe next
interact
round,
with
if you
it.
want to like do a medicine check or something, I can
Okay, cool.
let you do that. But coming out of the woods, you see a big axe beak, and
Oh, this is a trap. And the
and
baby is bait.
it moved 50 to get to there, and it looks around and sees you near its. Well, you don't know if it's Mama axe beak or what, but it kind of steps up and it doesn't get all the way down the hill towards you, but it dashes a little bit forward and fluffs its wings and feathers up and screeches at in your direction like "Rah!" And you hear the other ones behind it kind of mimic the sound a little bit too. And you look over and Claw is getting a little bit of a wood.
Clar, yes.
What?
Giorgio, the player, is trying to comprehend what Remedy said.
All right. Where I'm standing, I can't see any of my teammates. So let me move to see what I can see.
That was a
Perfect.
rooster.
A rooster is a chicken, but true. Smedley, you're trying to see where you at. Where's your character
Yeah,
at?
I'm down on the I'm
Oh,
south of that big
you're like,
round
what
tent,
the
way
hell
down
is all
south.
that? And you were getting close to these two buildings that say Porta-John down there, and then you hear all that commotion, and you still can't see because it's all over that way. Oops.
Then I will use the dash action to move to there. And I still can't see anything.
There's a lot of line of sight on this map.
I think that's going to be pretty close to all of my movement this round.
Are you like
Alright, now
locking
how-
and loading your heavy crossbow kind of thing? Is that what you're thinking?
It is at the ready, yes.
Okay.
But
How high
I
is this
dashed to
platform?
get there, so I don't have anything left.
I would say that platform is. Let's look at the other map. I don't know, 10 feet.
Okay. Then I am going to go run and jump off. I'm going to run kind of straight towards Eleazar and jump off that way. And if I have to take, I'm basically just doing a running jump, and I want to continue running.
And you have no ability to prevent yourself from taking
I come
damage
down like a
from
ton
a
of
fall.
bricks.
Right.
No.
So, well, before you do that, you do realize if you take damage from a fall, you end up prone.
Well, could I have gone down the stairs?
Tuck and roll.
Yes, you can
Or
run down
I'll
the
go
stairs.
down the. I'll go
Yeah.
down the
So
stairs.
where
if
were
that-
you here?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So yeah.
Parkour.
Parkour.
And I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna run this way.
Well, you would have to
And-
go that far first, but yes.
That's fine.
Just tuck and roll.
And basically, I want to. Let's see, I got 5 more feet of movement, so I want to get up to there, and I'm waving my arms as I'm heading up towards it, basically trying to draw its attention to me away from from Paige.
Well, I'm
That's fine. I was
gonna
trying to help the
say that you
baby.
can't quite get to him. You're gonna be either there or there,
Yeah, that's good. That's
because
fine.
that's a hill, and it would cost you a little
Yep.
extra to get up there. But yeah. So another one does come out and comes over here, dashes over here, and starts examining this latrine. And if it was a dog, it would roll in it, but it's not a dog. And another one does come out on the top of this ridge line and kind of runs down the ridge line, looking, around and dashing towards you guys. And another one comes out and does dash right up to Juku and looks like it may try to peck him.
Pecker.
And a fifth one
Oh wait, is Juku a girl?
No.
Oh.
is going to come
Did you
out
check under the shell?
and kind of caw from back there, but does not move up because it's kind of crowded. Clar.
All right, Claw. He's going to move. So he's going to get up to like this little door
Little gate?
or latch or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it locked or anything?
It does have like a latch to it, like a little, mostly kind of like a little chain you put over the post kind of latch. So it would take you an action to open it
Okay, he will
because you have to
open
unhook
it.
the chain and then you can open the gate.
Okay. He will do that. And then he's going to, with his bonus action, move down here to dash. Kind of like out of sight of the X-Beaks. And then he's going to mimic the fledgling X-Beak. The caw, like, yeah.
You're trying to lure the axbeak, the fledgling one. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
And then he's going to move there behind the tent. That would be 30.
Does Vorn have to be summoned, or does her agitation automatically cause him to keep coming toward her?
I mean, I think I
Uh,
can just control him.
Yeah, on his turn, we'll. Oh, I didn't actually roll his initiative. Oh, yeah, I did. He goes on a 3. The fledgling axbeak is a little confused at the moment. Clar, give me a performance, right? Is that what you would use for your mimicking?
It would be their insight against my deception.
Oh, your deception. Okay. And insight is wisdom, right?
Insight, yeah, wisdom.
So it looks at Paige and cocks its head and looks at the food she's wiggling, and it doesn't know what trail rations are. Kind of sniffs the air a little with its beak, and then sees and hears Clar, and it's gonna not disengage from Paige. So you can take an attack of opportunity on it if you wish with your
I will not.
ration, if you want.
I will not.
And it's going to squeeze out this gate over here, and go looking for what's making that noise. So it like cautiously like moves towards this tent and is peeking over the top, and obviously can see Clar there, but it doesn't engage you. It's kind of cocking its head and looking and talking, and it calms down a little, which seems to calm the other axe beaks down a little bit, but it's not instantaneous. All right, let's take a peek at Vorn.
So yeah, I don't
All right,
really know
so
how this
Vorn is
works.
magically bound to the amulet. As long as Vorn and the amulet are on the same plane of existence, the amulet's wearer can telepathically call Vorn to travel to it, and Vorn knows the distance and direction to the amulet. If Vorn is within 60 feet of the amulet's wearer, half of any damage of the wearer around it up is transferred to Vorn. So yeah, you can just telepathically call him to you if you want.
Right, but it's not my turn and I didn't do that, so
Uh,
Well,
he wouldn't
technically,
be
isn't
doing
speaking
anything.
a free action?
yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah, but you
Hey,
take
Vorn,
reactions on your turn.
Oh, it's a
take.
free action. You can do it anytime you want.
Yeah, you can
Mm,
communicate freely. I think you can call him towards you. I mean, he's probably looking for you. You know what I mean? So
sure.
Come here.
he is gonna start that way. What has this big boy move?
Well, how am I supposed to suicide my character if I have freaking
Just
Baymax protecting me all the time?
right. This is gonna be a problem.
Ask him to give you a
Also,
hug.
Is it
additionally, if he's within 5 feet of me, I get an AC bonus of 2. I'm never gonna die.
right? Right. You should have thought of that before you put the amulet on.
It's fine. I'm just kidding. Where is Vorn exactly?
Well, you see him moving
Oh, I
over. You
see.
see his head on top of the tents, and he comes over this
That's
way,
right. I can't move him.
and he's a large creature.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
I think he's gonna just kind of start squeezing his way, and he probably is still squeezing. He's probably squishing the tent over here. You know, as he gets to there, that's as far as he can get. But
Okay.
he is within 60 feet of you, so Medley.
Yay.
Do we want to take a break at the top of the round?
Yeah, this is a good spot actually. So
Do
let's
we?
take a
Okay.
10-minute break as we go get some new refreshments and some potty breaks and stuff. I am going to start a timer over here for 21:37. 37. So that gives us just over 10 minutes, and I'm going to put us on some slideshows and some music. So we'll be back in just over 10 minutes. So you can go away, but you got to come back. You got 10 minutes. Hurry up, bitches. See ya.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's
Mine
Pieces?
is
Mm.
hot
Yeah.
tamales.
Or peanut M&Ms.
I like any cinnamon candy,
Mine's
but hot
candy corn.
tamales are at the top
Mine's
of the
Oh,
candy
you
list.
like candy corn? We cannot
No.
be friends.
I do not like candy corn.
Candy corn is great.
I think my favorite
Candy
I,
corn is
candy
I
is
won't
gross.
buy
Reese's
candy
peanut butter
corn, but I'll
cups.
eat if it's
I like
there.
peanut butter cups too, yeah.
But since we're talking about all this candy, you're making
Almond
me
joys
hungry.
are
No, I
also
don't do
delicious.
coconut. And we are back, and it is Smedley's turn. I see that you got some movement going on there, Smedley.
I do. I'm going to move up there to have a closer look.
Jelly beans are gross too.
Get the fuck
Oh.
out of here.
And all gummy candies
You
are
live
gross.
by the Jelly Belly factory.
Gummy bears, gummy worms, burn it all.
So this fledgling Axbeak is following Clar, because Clar is mimicking him.
Okay.
And the other ones are kind of looking defensive now. They're like, caw, 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 caw. Because the fledgling is not being so vocal about being trapped.
Okay. I will. Is anybody hurt? No. See, standing right there, I cannot see that other guy.
What other guy?
There was a number Axpeak 5, whatever he was. I cannot see him where I'm standing. He's blocked. So if they're not attacking it, I'm just gonna end my turn right there, hiding behind cover. Well, now I see them.
Yeah, I
All right,
turned the tent off.
So Claw is going to kind of like bow a little bit and caw again, and then we'll move this way and try to like coerce it to come with him.
And
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to when it has a turn.
And that's all he's going to do.
So it comes out and then it sees its family over there and it goes, Mama! And does anyone engage them as they flee back into the woods?
Paige does not.
Everybody shaking their head
Nope.
no. So
No.
you guys get the old victory button because
We win. We win at D&D. Guys, we
all you
won.
had to do was let the trapped little fledgling Axbeak that ended up in the pen accidentally get out, and you win. And you win. So menu, delete from tracker, delete all non-friendlies. Goodbye.
I had visions of them, biting pieces off of people.
One would have made a fantastic mount, let's be honest.
Yeah, those would have been awesome.
They would have sucked trying to corral them onto your airship, though.
Yeah, not enough.
If only I was still a druid.
I don't know. Given a choice between the airship and a thoroughbred chicken, I think the chicken would be more fun.
Mm-hmm. Get my Final
Probably.
Fantasy played out.
But they would have died very quickly in the first day by a T-Rex eating them all because how much work I put into the flying ship, you bastards. And I'm going to take you out of initiative, and we can talk about the rest of this camp. Juku, give me a knowledge check. Do you speak Chultan?
I do.
So you're familiar with the Chultan history and what's the word I'm looking for? Myths,
Yeah, certainly. I mean, he's a religious person who's, interested in Ubtao and is looking for all knowledge of the region and myths
So-
and legends and. What do you want?
So,
A history or
No,
arcana?
I
or-
don't even. You don't even need a roll. I mean, this isn't anything obscure. This is something that you would have eventually picked up on, anyways. So Juku tells you a little story. He says, "Hmm, in the early days of the world, men stood by the banks of a river, frightened. Crocodile raised his head from the water and asks, 'What troubles you, cousin man?' And man said, 'I must cross the river, but I fear to enter the water alone, because it teems with your brethren.' Crocodile replied, 'It's true, you would not be safe, but I will carry you across the river safely on my back, if you promise to return the favor.' Man agreed, and Crocodile bore him safely across the water. When they reached the far bank, Man asked, 'How can I repay you?' And Crocodile replied, 'I wish to see the realm of humans, but I fear to go there alone, because it teems with your brethren. You must carry me on your back across your realm.' Man had been tricked, but a promise is a promise, so he carried Crocodile safely on his back across the entire realm of humans, a journey that lasted many years. He also swore in his anger that never again would Man and Crocodile be friends, and so it has remained to this day." Did I do Juku good?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's the tale of the house of Man and Crocodile. As he points up to the statue of a man carrying a crocodile on his back.
Was the man's name Dundee?
Could
I
been.
don't understand
been.
Crocodile Dundee.
why they had problems afterwards.
Yeah, they spent years together. You would think they would have formed
Right,
a
they would have
brotherly
Right?
got
bond.
Like
some
had a
kind of
bond. They
symbiosis
helped each other
relationship
handshake.
both.
going on or something.
Yeah, like they helped each other in a time of need, both of them.
It was a lover squirrel.
And then they're like, "Yep, that's it. Fuck you." Like that doesn't make any sense.
Maybe the crocodile was really annoying. He's like, "You have to put the lotion on my skin,
I get that
or you
reference.
will
I've
get the
actually seen that
tail like."
movie.
Whoa,
I love Silence of the Lambs. So good.
it's very impressive.
So,
It's the one movie she's seen.
Well, I've seen like 20,
20.
give or take.
So,
You need to
Medley,
go see Dune.
let's see what you can see. Where's the? So yeah, you can see in. There's like a wavy wall of cobwebs inside. Blocking your vision. Like just inside the
Oh.
entrance there.
Let's see. What do I have to knock away the cobweb?
Um,
I will shoulder my crossbow.
some of these tents are still intact.
I would probably take some time to look through some of the tents and things.
I just want to go examine the entrance and see if there's like dust, tracks, maybe anything. Are the cobwebs recent? Are they old? Are they huge?
Yeah, the cobwebs are definitely huge. They're big enough to block vision. You know what I mean? But yeah, it looks like just like some leaves and dirt have been blowing in and out, and you don't see any tracks or anything. Give me a survival check in the tower. I'm gonna talk Matakuri into fixing that extension one of these days when he gets past level
if I do
4.
anything, yeah. If I do anything, it'll be more limited and just be roll skill checks in the tower as a default thing, rather than all the other extra fluff that was in that extension.
I thought it was just roll in the tower.
It had a lot more stuff in there.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see any evidence, recent evidence of footprints or anything. Anyways, you know, the wind blows through here. The cobwebs do look kind of old. Matter of fact, they look um, like they've been here a long, long time.
Don't die in there.
I'm not going in there.
Paige, you're gonna like start poking around in the tents and seeing what's in them.
Yeah, I just yeah, looking for I don't know, anything of interest,
Well, when you start
value,
examining the
usefulness.
tents they're ruined in one way or another. All of them are. But
Okay.
most of the tents, as you're walking by them, they look like they've been slashed by maybe weapons or claws, maybe. And the canvas itself is almost to the point of disintegration from like mildew and jungle rot. So I mean, the artist drew them pretty intact, but they're really not. They're not that much intact. And these look like they were like bigger command tents, you know, GP Smalls. If you remember the GP Smalls, my favorite tent.
But nothing otherwise like interesting,
Um,
useful, valuable.
Nothing within the tents that you're looking in currently.
All right, I'm gonna go in the statue.
What's in this? Anything down here?
Juku, you think this might have been at one time some kind of shrine? You do see some evidence of is Juku real? Is he familiar? Is he religious? Does he know of outside of
Yes.
Chult religions?
I mean, he's studied in religion. He's proficient in religion.
Well, this holy symbol is of Torm, so I mean, I think he would probably maybe.
Yeah,
Let's
he may
let's
have
have
seen it.
him
He may
roll a
recognize
religion
it.
check and see.
Alrighty, religion check coming.
No. He's like, there's some kind of holy symbol, a silver holy symbol of which you will find out is Torm. It hangs on a leather thong from a peg on the shrine wall. And
Thongs on a peg.
are you gonna
Alright.
take it or?
No, I'm not gonna desecrate it.
No, it's just like hanging there. It's not like pinned. It doesn't look like it was part of the decor or anything. It just looks like somebody hung a holy symbol there.
Yeah, I'll take it then.
It looks shiny. I mean, it's a little dirty. It needs to be cleaned up, but it looks like it might be of value to somebody.
If I can find any priests of whatever god this is.
Yeah, you're not sure. Torm is, I forget what the holy symbol looks like. Axe? Is it?
It's a
sword?
fist, isn't it? A gauntlet.
Oh yeah, it could be one of the fists. The helm is the eye. I think Torm is the closed fist, maybe. But where's the party sheet in the inventory tab? There is a parcel. Thank you very much. No. Get in there. Here you go.
Okay.
Clar, are you like poking around in that tent?
Yes, he's going to check these two big ones out.
Cool. I got too many little maps open here. But Clar, give me a perception check, please, sir. Holy shit! So you like?
Did it ace?
Yeah, you like kind of start to pull the flap back, and you hear the rattle of a rattlesnake from within the tent.
Wish it. Eat it. You're a bird. Eat it.
Let's see. Hang on.
He's gonna say, "Don't tread on me."
He's going to close the flap.
He's just gonna just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Supposed to eat it.
And then we'll look at Juku and point inside. Snake.
Lunch?
Cousin?
Snake.
Cold-blooded cousin?
Turtles eat snakes.
Poison.
Go eat it. Juku, eat it.
Yeah, so everything of value from these tents are gone. I mean, unless you count the snake. So all of the tents have been
You have Vorn go fetch it.
robbed.
Vorn's above that.
Yeah, Vorn's like, it's a snake.
Chuku's hungry.
Go eat it,
Oh,
Juku.
there's a snake in there. He did tell you it was a poison snake.
I'll peek through the thing, and if I see it, I'll sacred flame it.
Okay, give me a perception check.
It's Medley, please.
So as you stick your head in to see if you could see this poisonous snake that is trying to be stealthy by rattling his rattle. What? Why didn't it roll? So if you tie, then you win, right? Yeah. So, so you both got an 11. So, so you stick your head in and you see this poisonous snake, and roll a initiative, just you, and I'll roll the snake, and we'll see who gets to go first. A 9. What do I?
Snine.
A
A
snine.
9.
Snine.
How do you roll an NPC initiative? Oh, I just do the Bob
Right
thing.
click on it. Yeah,
Right click
Bob.
on it.
It goes on a 10. Yes. So it comes lurching out at you and tries to bite you. Get away from me, it says in Snake. And it bites you. It does a whole 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
And you got to make a Constitution saving throw,
No problem.
which is which you succeed by tying the DC, and you don't take the poison damage. So it like bites you, but you jerk away before it can inject its poison in you, and then you kill it, right? Because it's got 2 hit points.
There's a snake in my boots.
There's a snake in my. And so Juku comes dragging the snake back out, and he
I've
like
seen that movie.
Use my
wringing
claws
its neck. Yeah, he like
to
cuts
behead it
its.
and gut it, and I hold onto it as I'm walking and chew on it.
Oh, yeah, slurp it out.
Like a giant noodle.
Yum.
Careful with the skin. That'll make a great hat band.
Oh yeah.
It's like
You want
chicken.
it? I'll peel it for you if you want it.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
take a snake skin.
Western Diamondback is what I would
Yeah.
call it.
Cloud asks for the
Alright.
tail.
Do I need to
Want the rattle?
Yeah.
do I need to make a survival check to skin it intact?
No, I mean,
All right, I'm
like,
just
are you
gonna put
guys gonna
snake
take
skin.
the time right now to do it, or are you just gonna like?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, because it looks like Paige is getting anxious up there.
Oh no, I'm fine. They can do their thing, and I
Oh,
can do
okay.
mine.
Well, Caller just wants the tail, and then he's going to eat it.
The tail? He's
It's
gonna
all
try to
tail.
swallow it whole.
The
does
rat.
anybody
It's all
The rattle. He wants to
There's
swallow
a
the
head
rattle.
and a tail.
does anybody wanna harvest the venom?
I have some
Oh, shit,
vials
actually,
if you. I think I have
actually,
vials.
I don't want it. I don't.
I actually do have a poison.
Venom
You have a
isn't-
poisoner's
venom
kit,
isn't-
don't you?
I do.
Venom isn't really my thing, but I'm not gonna let
It's kind
somebody
of
else
weak.
pass
It's
an
only
opportunity.
2d6, so it's not
I
the
don't have any
strongest
vials.
poison.
I haven't been using poison at all. I'm a shitty rogue.
Well, you
It's
can't really
fine.
use
Can
it on
you
your
poison your psychic daggers?
Oh, fair
Use the
enough.
poison or feet.
More
You can.
importantly, have you ever milked a snake?
You can't poison the psychic daggers.
That's true.
It's
I
like
mean, I guess you could summon the dagger
Arrows.
and then use an
your
action
short bow.
to put poison on it, and then
Yeah. Yeah, the arrows. Plus he has Clyde poison from Clyde Poo.
that's not so much poison as it is disease.
Every time he got hit, he was clutching
Are
it.
you attempting to get some poison out of this thing?
Yeah, why not?
Give me a poison check in the tower.
What is that? Poison check.
What would be
Does his kit
Poison
give him
score.
advantage?
Let's see.
intelligence probably to
Proficiency.
know how to extract it.
I think
So
the kit
proficiency
actually
with this
allows them to
kit.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
proficiency with this kit
Animal
lets you add
handling.
your proficiency bonus to any ability
But
checks you make.
which
as you craft or
stat
use.
applies is up to you.
Or-
Dex. I would say it's kind of a dexterous thing. So give me an acrobatics.
Oh,
Since are you proficient in that?
I am.
Yeah. So just roll an acrobatics. And the DC was a 10. And what do you think
He
you got?
creates the venom out of it.
9.
9? You got a 14. So congratulations. We'll add that later. 2d4 or 2d6 poison. Let me double check that. Poisonous snake does 2d4 poison. I'm sorry, 2d4 poison damage. Pretty weak.
2d4 could come in handy.
2d4, yeah. But I think that's weaker than a vial of poison. I don't remember.
Violet poison is 1d4.
So what's Paige doing up there? Is she waiting on them to skin the snake and do the poison
Yeah, I guess
lance,
I
or-
just didn't understand like more about this statue. There's like an entrance to like a crypt or a tomb or something?
Yeah, you can see into this big wall of spider webs here.
Oh yeah, can I burn them down?
Like mentally?
No, with shit, what's it called?
I have a torch. And you can
Produce
don't you?
flame.
Yeah.
Produce
There
flame,
you go.
absolutely. We'll burn those down.
If
I
you
do
can
that.
clear the hallway, I
Okay.
can cast find traps.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea, Medley.
So you can
We're on the
see
case.
that the ceiling here is 23 feet high. I don't know. I guess you got a little laser pointer or something, and you put it down, and you know it's 23 feet high. Not
Okay.
25, not 20, but 23. And is draped with cobwebs. And the stone tile floor is covered with a thick layer of mud, creepers, and blown-in leaves.
Creepers like vines.
Yeah, like little
Okay.
creepy vines and stuff.
Dude with mustache.
Yeah, I'll keep making little flame ball in my hand and like just burning my way through. Not like reckless abandon style, but
What's the range
because I can
on
hold it
that?
in my hand and like just torch things with it.
What's the range on it?
Well, so like I can either make a campfire out of it or I can hold it in my hand and then launch it 30 feet.
So you can get to the next
But it
cobwebs.
says like I can hold it in my hand and then on a later turn I could literally like throw it. So I assume that means I could just hold it in my hand as like a source of fire.
Yeah, you can use it as a source of light. I used to do it as a druid all the time. Little light bulb.
And
in my hand.
Eleazar is holding a torch as well. As I'm pacing back and forth, keeping watch.
Well, just in case, I'm going to cast dark vision on myself.
And Juku will be carrying his lantern of revealing, so lit. So if there's anything invisible, we can see that.
Does anybody else not have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
And is Vorn just staying over there by the coop?
Fucking
the pen?
Vorn. I imagine that he would be following behind me like a fucking puppy dog.
Like here? Like
Just behind the party in general.
oh, okay. So he's like standing on the steps looking up.
Yeah, like my little robot dog.
So you, Smedley, what did you say about detecting traps? I heard you say something.
Well, I have a find trap spell, but it's only what is within my line of sight. So, Paige, if you could at least clear as far as your spell will clear,
Yep.
I'll
Yeah. So
I'll,
I'm.
I'll
Well,
cast this and
she
at least.
clears these spider webs out, and then she moves in, and there's
Yeah,
a
I'll
pit
start working
trap
on the next
there.
ones. Oh, cool! I fell in the
Um,
pit.
so
Use
let's
and
take a
I will. Let's hope
peek.
we didn't.
Let's take a peek at this trap. An individual who crosses this section of the floor has a percentage chance of triggering the trapdoor and dropping. So the two of you, give me a percentage roll.
In the tower?
It
How do you
doesn't
do that?
matter. You're not going to know what it means anyways. So Smedley is an 89 and
Oh, I'm
Paige
falling
is
in.
a 13. So Paige
Bye.
moves in there. Smedley, you move in right behind her, and the 10-foot by 10-foot section flips down, and you both fall 20 feet,
Ouch.
and you end up
Oh
prone,
no. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
and you both take that much
Where's my life
damage
alert?
as you land in the bottom of this trap. Let's see. An
He's within
individual who
60 feet.
crosses a section of the floor has a chance of triggering the trapdoor and dropping into the 20 feet deep pit. Taking damage from the fall is normal. Once the pit opens, a narrow ledge remains around the outside edge. The ledge can be traversed safely with a successful acrobatics check, but a character that fails it could fall in. So there is a little border around the outside edge, but you're 20 feet down, laying prone, and there's like probably some old bones down here where the last poor sap that fell in the pit trap died.
So
Like a
Vorn would have
Chulton.
taken half of her damage because he's within 60 feet.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Gosh darn it. Will you guys just let me die? I mean, play? I mean, okay, I'm kidding. I appreciate that.
There needs to be an extension. Mad, make an extension that.
You mean manicure?
No, Mad's got the ones that do most of that kind of stuff.
No.
So Paige, you
But what do you, is it rounded up or rounded down? Let's find out.
let's find out. Let's see how it works. I'm gonna take the damage away from you, and then I'm gonna do half
Rounded up.
damage and drop
Half
it
of any
onto you.
damage the wearer takes rounded up is transferred to. I'm literally never gonna die.
I don't know, but Fantasy Grounds rounded it down, so.
By default. So he would just take, I mean, we could just put one manually on him, one more damage point. He would take 4 and I would take 3. Yay.
Yay.
Well, bugger.
Right?
Somebody got roped.
Stupid robot? Oh, I mean, yeah, totally.
Claw has rope.
Vorn could also climb down into the pit and just.
Could he just
guys
lift
up.
us out?
He could try to climb, but if he slips,
He
No, I
would
mean,
fall
could he
on
reach
us.
over the edge
Vorn
and just
landing
pick
on
us up?
top of one of you is not going to feel very nice.
Paige will catch him.
Yeah, I'll catch him.
You would only take half damage.
Yeah.
How many hit
So
points
you
does Vorn
telepathically
have?
call Vorn to come down here, and
Not
Yes.
yet. No. Oh my god, he
have
has
rope.
180 hit points. I can't even get rid of the
No,
robot.
147
So I'm going
in the combat tracker.
Oh, okay.
So Eleazar is going to get a 10-foot running start and jump over it.
Well, yeah, I don't
Is with it-
understand
with
why
it-
it says 180 on his sheet, but 147 in the
How
Who knows?
big is this pit?
10 by 10
10 by 10.
by 20.
So I'm
How-
Oh.
10 by 10 by 20.
Well, it's a little bit less than 10 by 10 because there's enough room to skirt around it.
I still have my immovable rod tiara thing. We could use it as like a climbing
Yeah,
thing.
the DC to climb up is a 20. right now.
No,
So
but if I stick the rod like halfway up or something, 10 feet up, and then I could boost Smedley or Smedley could boost, and then they could climb up onto that and stand on that, and then whoever's
Eleazar
on
is
the
going to
edge can
jump
lift
over
us
the
out.
pit and lower the rope
Oh, that works
for
too.
them to get up on
That's
the
way
other
smarter.
side.
okay, so Eleazar, you don't see like where you can land over there because of the cobwebs, but you could
Okay.
just jump into the cobwebs if you like.
Yes. And then I'll use my torch and burn them away. I thought she was burning up to 30 feet ahead of her.
She had not done that yet. She moved up and
Okay.
she was getting ready to, and then she fell into a pit. So you back up and you take off running and you leap across.
Correct.
Give me a percentage roll, please.
Does it really matter? Because he rolled 89, she rolled 13. They both got screwed. So
Well, the 13 triggered the trap and they both fell in. But you
60.
do stick and kind of tear open this spider web thing as you land on the other side over there. And and do you you're like, haha, so you're on the other side now. Then you do see another like wall of spider webs. But you kind of cleared out some of those there.
Yep. So I'm going to clear. I should use my torch to clear out the ones that are in these two squares on the other side of the pit, and then I'll toss down the rope, brace it, and
So
let
there's
Paige
ahead of
climb
you.
up.
There's this is a 7-foot high ledge, like a wall.
Kool-Aid Man.
Okay.
And then I guess you can't really see the top of it, but it's it's a platform. It's a ledge up there, 7 feet up. What'd you say you were doing? I'm sorry, I was talking over the top of you.
So I cleared out the webs, and then wrapping the rope around, bracing myself, and pulling Paige up, and I'll let Smedley climb up.
Are you manhandling them both up, or are you helping them?
One at a time, yes.
So you're
I'll
totally
pull Paige up and let Smedley climb himself.
okay. Give me an athletics check in the tower, please. See if you can just flat haul Paige up. She just doesn't even help. She just crosses her arms. Left.
No, he said he used a rope, right? So like I
Yeah.
would have to use it and climb up it, kind of.
Yeah, I just have her hold on, and I'll pull him up.
Okay. So, Paige, give me an athletics check since you're holding on to the rope. All right. She slips and falls back down.
Why wouldn't
Sorry.
she have wrapped it around herself?
Shouldn't a rope give you advantage on climbing checks?
No,
it
it
does.
lowers
No?
the DC.
So we're gonna have her wrap it around her underneath her armpits, and I will pull her out.
That's what Eleazar yells down to you this time after you slipped and fell.
Okie dokie.
Well, that's
So
not a
I
problem then.
follow his directions.
Yeah, if you tie it around yourself, give me a acrobatics. What's tie rope? Acrobatics?
Tying a
Slide-
rope
I
is
usually
Sleight
use
of
sleight of
hand?
hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah, that's a good one. Sleight of hand. See how well you tie this rope? So she's like 13 noose. Yeah, she's good. She did real good. So
Yeah.
so he pulls you up over here. Give me a percentile dice, Paige, please.
Okay. I don't know how to do that in the tower, so
Yeah, you don't have to roll it in the tower. So cool. So you set the trap off over here. And let's see. Any creature in the 10-foot square section of hall between there? Oh, okay. So shooting out of the wall comes these. You hear like a metal on stone kind of scrapey noise, and huge blades shoot out of those little niches in the walls over there. And let's see, you guys have to make dexterity saving throw. So I'll roll one. I'll push them to you since I got them right here. So on a success, you take half damage. And on a failure, you take full damage. As these blades shoot out of the walls and slice at you. Blade trap.
Vorn gets half of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, plus,
so
he rolled more than double. He rolled 34 points for me and 15 for her.
right, and she took full damage, and you took.
I mean, technically,
all right, so...
I would have only taken 7, and Vorn would have taken 8.
We're gonna do it this way, and then we're gonna do. You can't change it back. Oh.
I can just put it on manually on myself.
Huh. And Vorn takes. There you go.
All right, and I just put the 7 on myself manually.
Like it's like playing at the table. You know, you got to use your pencil.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens. I mean, honestly, like the Shield Guardian fucks a lot of shit up. I can't even suicide properly.
He's gonna break. All right, so that was fun. So Medley, you're still down there.
So it
I lowered the
appears.
rope back down to him.
This rope is lowered down to you, Smedley.
And I say, tie it around yourself so that way, if you do fall, I can catch you.
Do I need a sleight of hand to tie it on?
Yeah, let's see how well you tied it onto yourself. And Eleazar, give me athletics as well. So yeah, so he tied it good. He's climbing, and yeah, so no problem. Where are you moving to? Because you guys can't occupy the same square. So how are we doing this? Are you gonna move here? And Smedley's gonna climb up there?
Yes.
Isn't there a ledge around
the
other pit?
Denoted trap because there's.
Can I move on to the ledge
lines in the
at
wall
the edge of the pit?
Yeah, you can give me a acrobatics check to try to stay on the ledge.
Laura, can you come over here and disarm these things?
No problem. So you're like up against the wall, flat, you know, standing on this little ledge. Smedley is. And you heard these blades come out, and you see that they're bleeding and stuff. And then there's that. My arrow's pointing to a wall, basically that's 7 feet high.
So I'm looking at this trap and looking to see if I know how to disarm it, and calling for Clara to come help.
Clara will say, "Send in the bird." Then he'll go no, caw, and then we'll activate the cloak and fly over there and like hover above.
The cloak does not allow you to hover
or fly. So he flies over.
Right, that means you can't stay in one spot. You constantly have to be in motion.
Right.
So you're going to fly over there and do what?
And then he's going to look where Eleazar is pointing and try to figure out how to disarm the trap.
I'll show the big carvings in the walls.
You
It had
you
blade just come out a minute
you
ago.
will have to land to examine the trap.
Yeah. He will, as gently as he can.
Give me a percentile roll. As gently as you can. All right. So you land and you start looking at this trap. You think that the mechanism comes out of these little niches with a pretty decent amount of force. So, like a shoe or something wedged in there would not stop it.
Okay.
And
With a python?
like a body or something would probably get sliced up. Eleazar mentions a python, and you think, that might be strong enough if it was pounded securely into the stone.
And he will, Chloe will pull out a one of pythons and hand it to Eleazar. Smash.
All right, so I'm going to use my hammer and pound it in.
Oh, you have a hammer?
Because-
Nice.
Because he's a little bit stronger than I am.
Do you have like a regular hammer or like a war hammer or something?
It is a hammer for hammering pythons.
Yeah, it's
I
like
get advantage
perfect for
with
this.
hammering a python.
And so
Damage
which one are you?
considered magical.
Which
when
one are you
hitting a
hammering
python.
it into? The one in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. You have successfully pythoned. Oh, look at that. There was a little thing there. No wonder y'all couldn't see. You have successfully hammered a python in.
Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing with the one by Clar.
You have successfully hammered 2 pythons in.
Clar, do you have a second one? I have a single python in my inventory.
Okay. And he'll give him another one.
Okay.
I've got 10 more if you need
So
them.
I get to save mine.
I also
Why
have
do
a
you have
portable
one?
ram if
Why do you only have one? It's like, I'm only going to climb up as far as I can reach. And that's it. That's it. I'm done. Because pythons are nice to hammer in, but they're pretty hard to get back out. That's the whole point in them.
Not to be
So
that guy.
are you guys going to take the time to hammer the pythons in all 4 of these little niches?
But it's pronounced Piton.
Piton.
He has 2 more. Then yes, I'll
Hey,
hammer
Hermione.
in the
I always call them pittons, but
pitons and the pittons in.
Python.
If he
Just
has
think you're
2 more.
peeing on something.
can you
Piton.
fail on a DC 10 strength check?
Well, I have +8 to my athletics, so if I get a 1, yes.
And you said you had advantage on using it,
I
right?
was just lying. That was
Oh,
lying.
okay. So give me 4 separate DC 10 strength checks. And see if you successfully have pounded the pitons in properly. Looks like you did a good job. Look at all that. All right, so that trap is disabled.
And Chloe will ask Eleazar for the rope.
For the what?
Does
The
that
rope?
look like a
rope.
solid wall
Okay.
back there?
I'll hand
Or
him
at
the rope.
least from what
This
we
one
can
looks like
tell?
a solid wall that's 7 foot tall.
We
And
really can't see over it.
Yeah. So
only people that are taller than 7 foot tall can see over a 7 foot wall.
Or who can fly.
that's why I
Or
grabbed
those
the
that
rope.
can fly, yeah.
So yeah, grabbing the rope, Collar is going to fly up and see what's if he can see anything, like what he sees.
Let's see. The area north of the ledge. Which way is north on this map? Did they draw it weird? Yeah. The area north of the ledge. Why does that not sound... The area north of the ledge forms a 16-foot high terrace, the floor of which is tiled in a 4x4 pattern of squares.
And you said that this is another ledge going up.
Yeah, there's back to another 7-foot high ledge that separates this section from the other section, and then up. So it's 7 foot, and then 7 foot up higher, and then since you can fly up there, you can see about 10 or 5 feet beyond that 7-foot ledge up top. There's a wooden door up here. I don't know. Can you see me pointing?
I can see a pointer, yeah.
Yeah. So you can see. Let me turn this off. Yeah. So there's a door there.
All right. So that's the ledge then by the door.
Yeah, that little 5-foot ledge.
All right. So he's going to fly up to that ledge with the rope and gently land on it.
Okay, so a character up top there, you can see the entire pattern of the floor down there now. Holy, what the hell is this thing? This template can be used to determine the order of the squares that the PCs must step on to safely cross the floor. Holy shit. Generate. Well, this is kind of... Wow. All right. I have a little generated thing here.
Are each of those supposed to be 5-foot squares? Did they set the grid wrong on this thing?
No, let's see. Does it say that? The area north of the ledger is 16-foot high terrace, the floor of which is tiled by 4x4 pattern of squares. It doesn't say they're 5-foot squares. They're just squares.
And what about
and there's just enough room on top of the ledge for a person to stand without stepping on the tiles. But beyond that, the pattern covers the floor from wall to wall, clear back to another 7-foot high ledge that separates the section of hall. Okay.
So the 2 7-foot high ledges that had tiles on them, are we able to determine any kind of pattern
No, the
on
walls
those?
don't have tiles on them. The floor does, that the arrow's pointing at. My red arrow. I don't know whose blue arrow that is.
Interesting. Okay, I thought because it looks like it's drawn that way. All right.
Well, maybe it is, but it's not. They're not tiled. It doesn't come into play with the trap.
Gotcha. Why don't we just have Vorn walk in through here and I'll go open the door?
I say because with car, is there some kind of pattern?
There is a pattern on the floor, yes. And there's a pattern on the door that you can see now.
It's a wooden door too.
Do they match?
You can't tell. Sorry. Lazar cannot tell.
Good caller.
And Clar's up there looking at the door and the pattern on the floor. Yeah, you think the patterns on the door corresponds to the pattern on the floor.
Hmm. Yeah, he's going to try to open the door.
Oh, let me scroll way down then. Past this trap.
Oh no.
Oh. All right. So you like turn the handle on the door kind of deal, touch the door, trying to open it?
Yes.
And let me put this puzzle thing there. And let's see. You set a trap off.
Yay!
Yay! Each creature on the ledge, when the spell triggers, must make a Constitution saving throw. Which you
Yay!
failed.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
No, you have to declare that before the dice roll, and that's why I kind of hesitate a little.
I see. Okay.
On a failed save, you take some thunder damage. Kaboom! And you are pushed 10 feet away. 5, 10. And fall. I'm going to say you fall 7 feet. I'm not going to give you the damage. And setting off the trap there. Nice. It's kind of handy.
He's not able to
Let's see.
fly.
I think he has to activate his cloak, doesn't he?
It's activated for an hour.
Oh. Yeah. So you're like, give me a give me a acrobatics. Let's see if you fail by a lot, then you didn't have enough time to catch your a
I think
2.
the real question is, does he have bat wings or bird wings?
Yes.
One of each.
Let me see your cloak. Let me take a quick peek at that.
Why not dragonfly wings?
Wings of flying. A poncho type cloak with a hood. There seems to be a lot more material than blah 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 blah. While wearing this cloak, you can use an action to speak its command word. This turns the cloak into a pair of bat wings or bird wings on your back for an hour until you repeat the command word as an action. This appearing, you can't use them again for 1d6 hours. Yeah, so I think you would have caught yourself, so no problem. So you don't trigger the trap down below. You're like, oh! But there's a loud thundering echo that goes off.
And he has a new sound for his repertoire.
Kaboom. Alright, so as I'm flying here, like looking down, he's gonna fly back over if you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then like look at these, because you said it's 4x4. Like, are there like any ones that are like different color or like oddly shaped or something like that?
On the floor or on the door?
On the floor.
No. I mean, they have some kind of pattern on them. And the pattern matches what's on the door. And there was a template that I had to roll on to generate which squares you have to step in to get past the trap as a DM hint.
Okay, so but none of the tiles are like, I don't know how to put the words into.
None of the tiles, what? The tiles on the
Like,
floor match the tiles on the door. And you think that the tiles on the door would actually allow the door to be opened if they were triggered in the right order.
Okay, but like, are any of these tiles like? Because it says you said they match the tiles on the door, but like, are they like different colored or like a hint or like a not a hint, but like a
yeah,
something coming up from
they
a
all
tile?
look different. Every tile looks different. and the tiles on the floor match the tiles on the door. They correspond. But there's no reason that the symbols on the tiles would do anything other than they match. Right? One is a bird, one's a chicken, one's a turkey, one's an owl, whatever they are, they match. Whoever designed Wizards of the Coast didn't give us a map, the dumbasses.
Okay.
And
Am I able to
didn't.
see the door from down here?
Yeah, probably.
Not maybe if not enough to make it out, but in order to know what's going on, so I can call out to him.
Probably you can't determine that the floor tiles, because you can't see the floor tiles from where you're at, correspond to the door tiles. Your character doesn't understand that.
So,
All right,
Clar,
I'm coming up. Is it safe, Clar?
have you gotten past this door or no? That's as far as you've gotten.
He touched
Yeah,
the
that's
door
what
and
blew
it blew
And-
him off, taking thunder damage as when
And
he
the
touched the door.
pictograms are on this door and they look the same as the floor
Correct.
in this area here.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm coming up. Is it safe?
I have an idea. Before you go, Eleazar, I have a scroll in my bag and I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to show it to him. If I read this scroll and use the spell on this scroll, we can just go through the door that Clar is stuck at. The spell is called Dimension Door. We can just go to the other side.
So what's on the other side of the door?
Yeah.
I don't
Another
know,
trap.
but if that's where we want to go,
I think you have to
I
know
can
what's on the.
use.
I think you have to know.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can just magic ourselves to the other side.
Let's take a peek at Dimension Door. And what happens if it's solid stone or something? That you get rejected to a safest spot or something. They're alphabetized now. The spells are, or the tabs are. Dim Door. You teleport yourself from a current location to any spot within range or exactly the spot desired. You can be a place. It can be a place you can see, one you have visualized, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downwards. Yeah, so she could blindly teleport
bring
into that room.
One willing creature of my size or smaller with me through the door.
Yep. So two of you could blindly get Dimension Door into that room, whatever's over there.
But the downside is this is the only copy of this spell I have. So if I use it, I won't be able to add it to my spell book and use it again in the future until I get smarter, aka level up.
Just
I
hang
think
on
it's
to it.
too
If I can get
risky.
over there, I can try Dispel Magic on the door.
Now he's going to do the second.
But what if
thing he wanted.
the magic binding the door is too strong for that?
Then we deal with that when that happens.
He said Clar
This is like
believes
easy
that if we
mode,
step
right?
on the right tiles, it'll open the door.
But I have no idea what the right tile.
Can I
would
see
be.
Clar from where I am?
It's the design on the door. Matches the
Probably,
design
yeah.
on
You
the
could
floor.
see Clar up there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step to next to Clar, the space next to him.
Yeah, the
Maybe
ones
mark
on
off
the
a
Here, I'm
floor.
gonna clear your tokens there just to.
Yay.
Uh,
All right,
Because
is
Misty
it
Step
safe? I'm
just
coming
lets
up.
me teleport to a place that I can see within 30 feet.
yeah, no problem. You're up there.
Just in case, well, I guess I didn't think about this properly. If Juku was going to cut, what's the range on your Dispel Magic?
Like 30 feet.
120
Oh, is it that far?
feet.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So me being here, I'm not like blocking your ability. Well, if you want to try that, we can try that first, and if it doesn't work, then I'll Dimension Door Clar myself through.
Yeah, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So if whatever
Why
that
don't we just step on the correct tiles? and go. She's up there now.
Well-
She can tell me what tiles to
I
step
thought
on.
the door was an exact replica of the floor pattern.
No.
So
Yeah.
like
The door
Uh-huh.
shows you which tiles to step on, is what Drake said. And that's what Clar understands. And now
No,
No.
Clar
should
thinks if you pick the right squares to step on, it will unlock the door, is what I said.
But we don't know which ones are correct. Because,
the symbols on the door don't indicate which ones to step on.
Correct.
correct. Like the door and the floor
As of right
are
now,
exactly alike.
there's just tiles on the floor and tiles on the door, and they match. But Clar thinks that to get through this door that he just touched and tried to open, that the the right pattern has to be applied to unlock the door.
So can Paige do an
can you
intelligence
cast
check?
detect magic?
See if she can
I
figure
can
out the
cast
riddle?
detect magic. Yeah, so I'll cast detect magic. Looking at, I mean, it's like an aura 30 feet around me.
Yeah. So the floor glows, the scythe traps glow, and the door glows.
I mean, like every single, like the whole door, or the
Yeah,
whole floor.
the whole door is definitely magical. Yeah. Or
I'm
glows
supposed to learn the
magical.
school of magic as well.
Fireball magic.
So can
I-
Paige
it's-
and Clar do an intelligence check to see if they can figure out the riddle?
I mean, if there's glyphs involved, it's probably abjuration magic or something of that nature. I don't know.
Yeah, the DC's a 30 if you want me to tell you how to get past the trap by rolling an intelligence check. Yes, I will allow that.
I would like to do that. I would like to study and like see what I can make out of this. I'm a fucking wizard. I feel like I should be able to figure this
And I'll
out.
give her my inspiration.
So
if
what
she
are you
doesn't have one.
studying? The floor,
Well,
the door, the
both. I would like to look at both for as long as it takes me. I'll sit here for an hour trying to see if I can figure out the puzzle.
Okay, let's see.
Like, I am a wizard from Candlekeep. Like, that should make me pretty smart.
Does that share with you?
Plus,
Only?
she can actually
Yes.
see what
Okay.
the symbols are. We can't. So we have no clue.
Okay, so what's the second square from the left on the first row of the pattern on the door?
A chicken. I don't know. It's
All
that
right,
tile.
Clara, go step on the chicken.
So Caller will fly down and try to figure out, or has Paige to guide him to which one to step on.
The chicken. That is the second square from the left on the
Are any of
first
the
row.
symbols an alligator?
Well, one can make the argument.
Maybe?
That
Yeah.
one.
Sure, one of them's an alligator.
Yeah, so like in relation to the door,
But
how
just to
is
be
the floor
clear,
laid
the
out?
symbols on the tiles and the symbols on the door have nothing to do with the puzzle. It is which tile it represents which tile on the door that the puzzle. And you guys are
It
getting
doesn't-
close to figuring it out, so.
So Clara will step on the one that Paige tells him to step on.
Okay. And here, you guys help me out here.
Fucking puzzles, D. Group killers.
What the hell kind of puzzle is this?
2, 4, 4, 2, and 4 is misspelled. Both
Thank
times.
you. I've already said it too.
4.
For
The fora square. I mean, yeah, and like, so the problem I'm having understanding it is like spatial relation, right? Like, okay, I get it on the door. You're looking at a door, so the top row is the first row or whatever. But like on the floor, which orientation is the first row? Are we talking the east side or the west side?
You can't see the bottom row of the pattern on the door if you're down below. Blah blah blah. All right, and you notice that that one of the squares on the bottom row of the door glows faintly. And the pattern on the door corresponds to the pattern on the floor, with the bottom door row matching the floor row closest to the character. So
This
the
row is the first row.
yeah, if an individual applies more than a few pounds of pressure to the wrong one, it sets off the trap. If the correct one tiles is stepped on or depressed, the trap doesn't go off, and the second row on the door lights up again very faintly. As the character advances across the floor tiles, the ledge blocks more and more of the pattern on the door, also making it hard for the characters to see which square is lit unless you're a flying bird and you're up there telling them which ones to step on. So you guys will eventually easily figure it out. The tile pattern on the floor can be crossed safely by stepping only on the squares that light up on the door, or by flying across them. Putting pressure on any of the triggers the flames. The trigger and trap are magical, so they can't be disarmed or jammed mechanically. Casting Dispel magic on the floor tiles would have disabled the trap for 1 hour. And then there's the template on what the hell. Why didn't they just give us like a little map? It wouldn't have been easier than doing this whole template thing?
Right?
It would have
Even
taken me.
bingo numbers.
Party
Right?
Number of
defeated
1
by
through
magic
16.
door.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just another day in
and
D&D.
this isn't Fantasy Grounds' fault. They were probably following what's in the book. I mean, I didn't read the book, but all right. So
Well,
you
it sounds like
guys,
they want them to randomly generate the puzzle every time.
yeah, every
Yeah, that's
time it's
pretty
going to be
cool.
different.
But how many times are you going to run the same adventure?
Yeah. No, how many times are the same people going to run through this?
Right.
I mean, because it doesn't.
Right.
They could be the same, but different parties. You know what I mean? All right, let's check out this door. To reach this door, characters must climb another 7-foot high ledge, above which the ceiling is 9 foot high. A wooden door at the back of the ledge has no apparent handle or latch. To open it, the 4 lit up squares must be touched in order from bottom to top. The bottom 2 squares must be touched. Oh, interesting. All right, so you guys got the door, and glowing faintly are 4 lit up squares, and whatever that template said they were. So we'll just make it easy. The 4 squares on the far right are lit up, all the way up. It was a random chance that the template came up with, but the whole row is lit up. What do you do? Who's up
Clawher
there?
steps on.
I open the door.
There's no handle or...
I speak friend and enter.
to
Yeah,
That was
Clawher
a
said
Lord
he's
of the
stepping
Rings
on the
reference.
yeah,
stones.
the door has no apparent handle on it.
Pushes buttons.
Are there any markings?
Yeah, there's a pattern that matches the floor.
There's glowy
Touch
buttons.
those.
I touched the same squares on the door that we touched on the floor.
Yeah, there's 4 squares currently lit. The 4 squares on the right side of the door are lit all the way. Which square do you touch?
All of them at the same time. No,
You
I'm
can't.
kidding. The very first. No. The very last one that corresponds in the order we pressed them on the floor.
So there's 4. There's 1 at the bottom, 1 above that, 1 above that, and then 1 at the top. There's 4.
Right. Okay.
Which
So then
of those do
I
you
guess
push?
the top one would be the one that we touched last on the
No.
The
floor.
top one. Okay, so a Thunderwave spell goes off.
I don't fucking know, you guys.
And let's see, where did that go?
I thought I dispelled that. Didn't I dispel magic the door?
I haven't heard anyone say they dispelled magic on anything. I heard you guys talking that you could. And
Oh, well,
if
I'm
you got
gonna
up
do that.
there and... Well,
All
hold
right.
on. The trap
Well,
goes off as you
yeah.
decide you're going to... Maybe I should have done that. So Constitution saving throw for Claw and for Paige. And thunder damage. Thunder damage. We'll fix your half in a second. And you're blown back 10 feet. And you
He's
set
saved,
off
so he
this
doesn't.
trap.
Clar saved, so he doesn't.
Clar saves, so Clar does not get pushed back. But Paige does, and let's see. She lands prone, and she sets off the trap down there. It's kind of a pain in the buttocks. Where's my... Oh, here it is.
It's fine.
It's hard.
Have we had enough of this place yet?
We all die here. We'll just start a new campaign. It's fine.
And you succeed, so you're only going to take half this. And you take half of that. So we need to fix all this up. All right, so... How much did you take from... Well, can you adjust yours to half and tell me how much it is, and I'll give it to Vorn? How's that?
I'm sorry, from the damage
From
I
both
took.
the thunder
both.
and the fire.
So I would have taken 7 plus 3, 10, and Vorn would have taken 11.
All right, I'll give Vorn 11.
So I need to take away 9 from myself then.
So you think there might be a pattern to how you have to unlock this door?
Or
I think it's bottom to the
Pretend
top.
to be the man in the crocodile.
Yes, it's bottom to the top.
oh,
We're inside the man in the crocodile. Do something like
Eleazar
that.
will say that to Clar. Clar, hit the bottom to the top.
Caller will do it.
Clara, you doing what?
Starting at the bottom, and now we're up top.
So you push the bottom right door, which triggers the trap.
The last one.
You push the bottom square.
The one that's glowing.
They're 4 glowing squares. The 4 on the right side of the door, from bottom to top, or from top to bottom, they're all 4 glowing. We have determined this. The same is on the floor. That's how you walk across without setting off the trap on the glowing tiles. And the glowing tiles on the door are glowing. And Paige, which one did you push? The bottom one or the top one? I forgot.
the top one. I touched the top one.
And it blew her off and set the trap off because she landed on the floor tiles, not the glowing ones.
So are the
and now
door tiles
Clar
still
is
glowing?
pushing everything's still glowing. Nothing has stopped glowing.
Everything's fine, everybody. It's fine.
And Clar is
Paige,
pushing
can
the
you
bottom one, correct?
Well, I thought. Well, it was before he did that. Juku. I'm assuming Juku would have done the dispel magic.
Working my way over
assuming.
there.
And you
Can
cast
any of you see where the glyph is? Where this blast is coming out of? Because I'm gonna run and jump over. I can jump 19 feet.
Juku, stop for a second. Take this. I have
Okay.
a wand of detect magic.
Okay.
I can't see the door from here with it, but if you're going over there, take the wand and use it on the door.
I will. I'll do some hopscotch across the tiles here.
Do you need to be attuned to that?
I do not think so. I'm looking it up now.
No, most wands don't require attunement.
Some do.
Some do, like web.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Do not. It is an uncommon magic item.
Well, there's no problem with you getting up there, Juku. I mean, you just walk
Yeah.
across the glowing tiles, climb up the wall, and you're up there.
And I want to search for that glyph, and if I can find it, I want to cast Dispel Magic on it.
Let's take a look at this door. Intelligence investigation check.
All right, I am going to use my inspiration for advantage. And I want to cast guidance on myself before I do that. Because why else would I be a cleric?
And I'll give him my inspiration if he doesn't have one.
He just used his. right. So you are. You have. Does detect magic require concentration?
Detect or dispel?
Well,
I
he
use
gave you a
dispel
wand
magic.
to detect magic, right? That you were trying to use
Wand
to
of
see.
magic detect.
No, I wasn't using the wand. I was finding it. I was investigating, searching for the glyph, and then I was going to cast dispel magic on it.
And you did.
Okay.
Yeah, this detect magic is concentration. If you decide to use.
So now you don't know if it's
Yeah.
glowing.
Then I'll detect magic.
I was checking what order because
Yeah.
guidance is also concentration, so you would have canceled your concentration as you were dispelling.
Well, I
magic.
used.
But you did
Yeah,
it
I
in the right
used
order.
the
You did
guidance.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you do not detect. I mean, the door does still glow magical, but you
Okay.
don't think the glyph is on there.
Okay. So.
Oh wait, what level is that spell? Dispel magic, right?
Third.
We gotta roll. So it's automatic, right?
If it's third or lower, it's automatic.
And glyph of warding is third.
Yep.
Okay.
Third level.
So you don't think it's trapped anymore, the door?
All
Is
right.
that permanent or it's only an hour though, right?
I don't know.
I think it's dispelled for an hour. Yeah.
I mean, the dispel magic spell doesn't have a time limit. It's instantaneous.
It's just done.
Yeah, no, this is pretty powerful kind of magic, so it's only temporary done. You think he probably got about an hour.
All right, that's good. So what do
The
we
door
try?
does not open though.
I
Are the
pushed the
stones
bottom
still
two.
glowing? Are the tiles still?
Yeah, the tiles are still glowing. The floor is still glowing. Everything's still glowing.
I'll touch the bottom one. I'm
Okay.
assuming the glyph doesn't blow up, and then I'll touch number 2, second from the bottom, then number 3 and number 4.
They kind of flicker, but nothing happens.
I'm going to start reading my scroll of dimension door.
I'll touch the bottom 2 and then the top 2 at the same time.
They kind of flicker, but nothing happens.
Hello, dimension door spell. I would like to go 5 feet to the other side of that door.
Just you by yourself?
I can take one willing creature. Who's willing to go? Nobody? Okay, I'll go by myself. That's fine.
Eleazar will go with you.
All right. Me and Eleazar are going to dimension door through 5 feet to the other side of this door. Not vertically, whatever you want to call that. Just 5 feet to the other side where my feet are still at the exact centimeters they are. I don't know if I have to wish this correctly or what.
It's not a wish spell.
Then call Vorn to come break through the wall.
I got to get rid of this spell scroll. Goodbye, spell scroll. I loved you. I was saving you, but it's fine.
All right, let's see. This floor of this dusty 40-foot high, 20-foot wide chamber is littered with bones, dinosaur bones. Webs stretch from the walls to the 30-foot tall center pillar, coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase, its steps covered with dust. Carved into the pillar are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. The reliefs follow the stairs to the top of a pillar on which sits a large, beautiful ceramic jug.
Can we open the door from this side?
Yes, I'm trying to open the door.
Uh,
I'll knock on it too.
Can they hear us on the other side knocking?
Probably. I mean, it's a, I don't know.
Who is it?
1 foot
What's
thick
the door made out of?
wood.
Can I just burn it?
You can. It's a 1 foot thick wood door, so it would take a while.
Can I
If we
open the
can't
door?
open it, I'll start burning it.
Wait. I'm freaking stupid. The wall is made out of what? Stone?
Yeah.
All right, stone shape. I'm going to open up a freaking doorway right
Answer
around.
my question. Can I open the door from this side?
I'm reading.
I'm going to sacrifice
I would say no.
Paige to the
You
gods.
You
See
cannot
if
open
they
the.
this door.
Just use me like a battering hammer. Battering ram.
You cannot
gonna
open the door from that side.
I'm gonna stone shape a hole.
Big enough to crawl through. Be specific.
Yeah, big enough for all of us to crawl through.
Can now see. Hey, what's up?
Hey!
Well, if you could have did that earlier before I wasted
I
a spell
forgot.
scroll.
I forgot.
I really like Dimension Door too. It's such a good spell. It's so useful.
Why haven't you studied it, or is it too high level?
Because last time we studied, I didn't have enough money to add
Ah.
them all. Last time we had time, like downtime to do scribing.
So
yeah.
You're trying to do that, what, to the left of the door or to the right of the door?
Yeah, to make a little passageway that goes
you're
around.
talking like here? This little section?
Sure, yeah.
Because you can shape a large rock into a weapon, and I will offer a small passage through a wall as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick. Yeah, this wall is all thicker than 5 foot. This whole exterior is.
Well,
So
I'm
the
not
only
going to the
section you can do
exterior.
is this little section next to the door.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go through the wall. He wants to create a 5 foot deep pocket
You can't.
lined on the door. You
If
can't.
the wall
Right.
has to be less than 5 feet thick to use the spell on it. So if you
So
try to
can you just
cast it on
remove
something
both
thicker than
sides of
that,
the
you
door?
can't. That's what I'm trying to tell him he's doing. He's got to do. You guys are arguing with me that he's trying to do something that we're telling you he can't do, so he's doing it the other way.
Yep.
The object. Oh, you can also make like a door out of it. All right, so he stone shapes that, and the door falls onto the ground. And if you guys would have had somebody on your back, and you would have touched the door in the order, then the doors would have opened because you have to have somebody on your back.
How does it know?
Huh?
It's the
there's
guy
a whole
with the
clue.
crocodile.
Juku read the thing. If you guys would have done anything with somebody on your back, you would have walked past all the traps and everything.
It's fine.
You would just had to balance across the ledge. That's it.
See, and Paige should have been able to figure that out because she's smarter than I am.
I'm just a dumb bird.
Your characters are sometimes as smart as the players, unfortunately, when it comes to traps.
Unfortunately, far less.
But
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Medley is far smarter than I am.
When it comes to traps, probably not. Because it's a player kind of thing. All right, so this is a good spot to stop before... Nah, let's keep going. Let's just
Where's
take a quick
Medley?
minute, then get the hell out of here.
Okay, he's behind.
There's detect magic going, so the stairs do
No,
glow
I lost
magical.
concentration on my detect magic
We
when I
can't get
took
through.
damage.
There's a wand of detect magic.
Oh, thanks. I thought it
So,
was dispel magic.
Somebody cast detect magic in this room?
I can
Yep.
cast detect
Sap.
magic
Okay.
again.
So Juku uses the wand to detect magic, and you can determine that the steps are glow magical. Actually, only there's 30 steps, and number 3, 10, 17, and 23 glow magical.
Oh my god.
Hey, Paige, jump on my back and I'll carry you up.
Okay, I get on Juku's back.
All right, so creatures emulating man and crocodile don't trigger the glyphs that are on steps 3, 10, 17, and 23.
I should be carrying you.
And you don't set off the sphere of lightning centered on each step and take 5d8 lightning damage on each step you take. But when you get up to the top, there is a jug up top that glows magical.
That's another mayonnaise jug.
Jugular.
Can we?
Does it look like
what?
the jug
Yeah,
we
like
have?
what school of magic is it? emanating?
It is whatever school of magic an alchemy jug is.
Enchantment.
Well, I'll take it, throw it in my bag of holding, and then
Is
we'll.
Paige still on your back?
I am scared to get off of
Sure.
his back.
Okay. So you have no trouble picking up the alchemy jug if you're emulating man and crocodile.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
I'll stuff it in my bag of holding, and I'll carry her down.
If anyone else were to pick up the jug, loose bricks begin to fall from the ceiling. Every creature is struck by falling bricks and take bludgeoning damage, blah, blah, blah. And you guys get an alchemy jug. That was worth it, wasn't it? Yay!
Yeah, worth
Level up.
it.
And you know what?
Now
Just because
now we have two.
just because I'm a good DM, everybody gets to roll on the table B magical items. Yay!
Hey!
So let me give you guys that while we're doing these things.
Drake's buying our love.
There you go. There you go. You guys can all
After those
roll on
traps.
that. And that,
Here, kid, let me take you out for some ice cream.
I ran this once before and it was a pain. But I had a map the last time for the floor and it was a little easier because
Oh, I got a room of useful items.
Nice.
A potion of resistance.
They didn't say what type because I don't have the subtable shared.
Yeah, I can't subtable the robe either.
The robe requires a subtable?
Yeah, don't you have to like
but
roll
It
for all
does
the
because
pockets?
Yes.
Well,
there's a
it's
bunch
in
of
the
random items
description.
that it'll have.
The table of yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Here, I can share that with you. And
Cool,
does the potion give me the
I
table?
forget how many times you have to roll on it.
It says
I'll
there.
just wait till I get the item.
It's a table called Potion of Resistance.
Did that share with you, Paige?
It did, but I have to see the robe items description. I don't remember how many pockets it has.
Hold on, let me.
I think it's like a dice roll for the pockets or something. For how many times I don't remember. It's been a while
Party
since I've
Just a second,
sheet.
I have
physically
one.
had
Let
one.
me look
The
at it.
little patches. So there's a bunch of little things you rip off the patch and it
All right,
turns
the
into whatever the
robe,
patch is.
lantern
shaped like.
revealing,
44 patches.
oil of slipperiness,
Nice.
potion of fire breath, and
The robe 44, thank you.
where's the stupid table for resistance?
13 pockets. Let's go.
It's literally just called Potion of Resistance is the name of the table.
I need to write a thingy for what all my pockets are.
It is a potion of thunder resistance. That would have been nice earlier.
Yay!
And I'll ID all those, and now you can take them out of the party sheet.
Nice. Thank you.
Nice.
So since he has a shell, can we just slowly apply that to him like wax, and then he now has thunder resistance?
Permanent thunder resistance.
Sure, as long as the potion lasts, absolutely. I don't
wax.
care if you drink it or rub it on him, I'm okay with that. But
And I need my little thing when you get a chance. Potion of fire breath.
I put it in the party inventory. What else can I do with
Sorry,
it?
thank you.
Oh, and I didn't put the alchemy jug in there. Here you go, alchemy jug. You know, you get all the way to the end and you get an alchemy jug. You're like, what the?
Now we have two.
Right, Joker, you better not die a horrible death where we can't retrieve the jugs. You're carrying both.
Yep.
No, I'm carrying
Well,
one of them.
He's got. Jingo's got. Or Smedley has one alchemy jug, and I've got the other. I have the decanter.
Oh my god, I can pull a horse out of my pocket.
Oh, decanter. Okay, yeah, nice. So it's not the same. Cool.
Yeah, not the same. Although
So now
the
we can
party
use
still
all
has
three.
two. Yeah.
To give her a real shower.
You have a nice acid cleansing bath to get all the
Exfoliate
dead
the skin.
skin, exfoliate,
Right,
and
so
then dump the water on.
A mayonnaise mask to sleep.
Yeah. Spell scroll.
Dimension door.
Dimension door is 4th level, unfortunately.
Fireball.
Blah.
We both know if she pulls
Oh, I
off
got
a fireball,
dogs.
you know if she pull off a fireball scroll, she was
These
Yeah.
only show up, by the way, when I open the pockets and choose to use them. I'm just making a list of what all my pockets
I
are.
think you just tear off a patch. is what
Yeah,
you
and
do,
then I
yeah.
get what's inside that pocket.
Yeah.
So
Because I have two of those mastiff pockets.
24-foot long ladder.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
already
but with
used
Drake, it'll be
mine.
25 feet.
We
if
left
you
it
want me to use
behind.
Yeah, it's 24, and you got a 25-foot cliff. You can't get there. It's 1 foot short. Why? Everything's in 5-foot increments. Why do they make stuff not in 5-foot increments? I don't understand that.
Just to fuck with
Just-
you.
Exactly. 2 ladders.
Sorry, I'm writing them all
That
down.
would have been handy to get across the pit, though.
Those ladders were made using the dwarfric system.
Scrolls. Table.
Oh my god. Should just copy.
Ladder shop.
And
I have one. I have a couple of those
Ooh.
too.
there's your
Instant
scroll.
hit.
A scroll of dark vision.
2 more pockets. I rolled the spell scroll pocket twice, just so you know. Ooh,
Oh, did you?
robo.
Okay.
Mine didn't have that.
And the other one's a first level table.
You said darkness?
Yeah, I'm putting
Dark
them in the
vision.
party sheet.
Thanks.
Dark vision, not darkness.
Oh, dark vision.
Yeah, Jingo, I don't know if you remember. I'm the one that gifted you that way back. It was like the second or third.
Ooh, 4
Session.
potions of healing.
It was a magic item I gave you.
That'll be my.
I was not a player. I was just a viewer.
All right,
Very
what
generous
do I need
pocket.
to drag on the party sheet for you? Let's see.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean, for right now, not really any of it until
Well, you
decide to
got
use
the
it, I guess.
potions. You can
I
change
have
your
potions in my
quantity.
inventory that I could change my quantity. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything that I need to.
Everything else, just I guess whenever it comes up.
How are you tracking all that?
I made
Okay, cool.
an entry. Yeah.
And your 2 scrolls are there in the party sheet too.
Ooh, ray of sickness. Nice.
And that's it. We are done. Do we go raid anybody? Let's see who's raid worthy. Let's go raid Martian Cat. Let's give her a little surprise. Is she still going over there, Jingo?
She is.
All right, let's give her a little raid. This is Jingo's wife. We're gonna go. She's running Dead by Daylight. We're just gonna go say hi if you're out in chat. Stick around for a minute, and we're gonna go
definitely have
raid.
to give her a follow.
We're gonna go
I don't
raid
think I'm
Martian
following her
Cat.
yet.
So something went wrong. Please try again later. Maybe she has her raids turned off. Let's try one more time.
She may not. If you don't follow her, she may not have.
Well,
she
I
may
do
have them
follow
disabled.
her. I'm not a subscriber.
You should be able to raid her.
Well, I'm gonna try DM Quicksilver instead and see if that works.
All right.
Yeah, so she must have something turned off. So
Yeah,
we
she
are
might.
rating DM Quicksilver, who is running Pathfinder, and we will see you guys later. So say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.